Okay. Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or your regional equivalent. Let me cycle over. Oh, okay. Well, chat is absolutely broken. That's very interesting. Look at that. Utter. Why That's very interesting. Okay, well, you know what? That's fine. I'm just gonna, fix that, or I'll just hide it away. That's also a valid option. Hello, everybody. Kindly let me know if you can hear me, or if you can see me, or if you can't, let me know about that too. We shall rectify such issues with extreme prejudice. Uh, right, so I've given about 10 minutes for everyone to filter in, if they was able. We've got about 11 people looking. That's good. Exterp, did you send me a fleet? Where did you send it, Exterp? Are you entirely sure? Because I remember going, there's Exterp. No. Let me go look. Let me go look. Because if you didn't send me a fleet, or if you did, that's utter madness. Exterp. I don't have an email from Exterp. I don't. Let's go look at your. Let's go look here. Exterp. Exterp. I haven't sent a message to you recently. I haven't got a. Oh, Xdub, you know what your problem is? You asked me if your previous submission would be fine, but you didn't end up actually sending it to me. So, do you want to send it to me quickly? I'll have a quick look over it. We can all have a look over it very quickly. I'm happy to take a bit. Anyway, everybody, while Xdub goes about, is it still up there? Oh, of course, Deathfield. Perfect. All right, let me chuck it in there. I'm more than happy because I know Deathfield already conforms to all the requirements. So that's actually wonderful. If it wasn't, I would have been rejecting it right now, which is not something you want to never hear. Shame mixed up. You got to verify that I get your stuff sometimes. I know it should be me, but sometimes, um, especially if you haven't necessarily sent me something, you should make sure that I have actually not been an idiot, because I'm only human. It's more than possible for me to be an imbecile and utterly neglect you, unfortunately, because that's always possible. Okay, so we've got exderp, or I should say Gobu. Okay, let's import you. Good old Deathfield. Let me check it over in the sandbox just to make sure it absolutely does conform to everything. But it was in capital speed, so it should work because it's basically just capital speed and there's a gravity well. I'm sorry that I'm not reading chat right now. It is max acceleration 528, radius 421, lesser ships are 958. That's completely fine, all legitimate. This is also 1199.8. Perfect. Okay, all right, we'll put you in. Right. Okay. Let me pull this together. All right. Okay. Sorry. Let me read some chat so I can get caught up on what was happening. Also, sorry, mate. The big thing. Hype. I see him. I hear you, Laps. Thank you, Mons. Stream seems fine. It's the same than last time. Laps, I sent you a slightly updated version of my fleet that falls in the. I got you back. Don't worry. I have it. It's right here. I asked you if it was fine. Discord. So I have the confidence small child that I can't count. Yes, it's alright, Beck. You forgot to check it in the sandbox, and that's totally alright. Know what he said after I looked at my Discord? I said never need some. Okay, that's fine. That's alright, Exterp. That's fine. Okay, well everyone, we've already lost like. I don't know why I'm now looking at concurrent viewers. It's like it doesn't matter, but I feel self-conscious. I looked at it, it's like 2 people are gone. It's like no, tragedy. Anyway, that's fine. Whole point of this is to have a VOD afterwards anyway. Okay, everybody. Well, if we're all here and we're all ready, then let me get Reassembly some sound back. Ooh. Oh, that's how you do it. Let me know if that balances. Hello, Sample Grum. If you guys could just let me know if the reassembly music is not too loud, kindly. I would appreciate that. Let's go, baby! Baby! I'm flying here! I'm flying here! With my battleships, man! Let me know if all the audio is balanced. I'm going to keep talking for that exact reason. Obviously, I can't hear myself, otherwise we will get the infinitely cycling laps of doom. Actually, you know what? Infinite cycling laps of doom, let's go. All the audio is balanced. I'm going to keep talking for that exact reason. I can't hear myself, otherwise we will get the infinitely cycling. That's actually perfectly fine. Good. Alright, I'm happy with that. Alright, everyone. Well, good. Let's go. Seems balanced. Thank you. Thank you. I actually need to remember that I'm on like a 30-second stream delay or something. I don't know. I try to make it as minimal as I can, but, you know, for the sake of my poor, crummy internet, this is what we have to suffice with. Alright, everybody. Good. Well, if everyone's happy, then we're going to get going, shall we? So, maybe I'll edit this, maybe I won't. it's always the decision. But anyway, so, let me drink some water, shall I? That's fine. Ha! Alright. Good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or your regional equivalent, and welcome to Capital Tournament number 5. Total Gravitic Turmoil. So, today, there is a slightly obvious alteration to the standard Capital Tournament rule set. Of course, we have normal Capital Tournament rules, where you have one capital ship of 16,000p, you can have, and then an additional 16,000p to spend on however you like. Well, 2 Alpha class ships of 8,000, or as many 3,000 PowerPoint under ships you can squeeze in. Alright, so let's go through our competitors, and then I'm going to show you the truly interesting part of this tournament, the part that should be most fascinating. Alright, so of course, first of all, we have Boo with Sea Beasts, a very fun little fleet. We've never had a submission from Boo, unless I'm completely forgetting something. Then, of course, we have from Debris, or Debris, as I like to call him, and the chips shall fly, with his big crystalline fleet, like the Commando Harvey. This thing has 50k DPS, which is terrifying. I actually haven't looked at Cone Snail's DPS, not Cone Scale, Skylar's DPS, I actually can't remember what it is. And of course, we have Big Shot, with Scorpy with Solo Torp 3. Then we have Torp Shot 1, Distracted 2, and 2019-06-29-10.11.15.pm. I'm pretty sure this is Imperiex. I actually forgot to add his name in there. Imperiex. Then we have Death Fleet 5.1 by John. I thought I got everyone's names, but evidently I utterly oh, that's right, I had to clear it to get the new things in. Lightning. We have good old Lightning. So we have Death Fleet with 2020-02-12-20.22.34.pm. And his lesser cruisers. Then of course we have Lightning with his Kanisa class jump ship in the Calais Casino High Gravity Defense Group, which I utterly love. So, yeah. I always enjoy Lightning's build styles. Then we have Mug's new stand with Les Bêtes du Carnage with La Bête and Masque. I hope that doesn't say anything bad. Exterp, let me know if that's the case, so I can nuke Mug. Then we have Bisexual with None for Devs. Give me a second, I actually need to cough. Okay, sorry about that, but I'm I'm dying and I've been ill for the last like week. So if I just disappear off the radar every now and then, you know what's happened. So my apologies for that. Are people lagging? I'm lagging too. Yeah, well, I'm very sorry about that. There's not much I can do. Alright, so we've got bisexual with none for deaths. Of course. Then we've got Owen with the People's Republic, 947th Tree Monkeys, with the Teope, the Housey class battle cruisers Sun Wukong over there. And of course, you have the and of course, good old None for Devs has the Alpha class Basher and the Orion class Vega. Is that Vega? Yeah, it's Vega Immobilizer. Very nice. Did I read? Yeah, I lost. Yeah. And then, of course, we have Owl Feathers, who managed to get a send in the last day, which I'm very thankful for. So we've got Silver Frost Silver Conclave. Why was I trying to read Concave? Silver Frost Conclave, Expeditionary Squadron XVII by Owl Feathers with the Amphitheater class battleship. I love the look of these Sentinel ships. Then of course we have the Angel of Angular Death by Super Busy. Sadly, Super Busy had to chop this ship down quite a lot. Because it was at 1,600 radius, which is 600 over the allowed radius for this tournament. We're struggling, guys. I can try and set down the resolution settings. But that would require a stream restart, so I'm not doing that. Okay, we're just gonna have to suffer. Anyway, at least there's always the VOD after, so if you don't catch it now, you can catch it then. So we have the short Angel of Death, which is actually very short. The pencil protractor, I enjoy this. It's quite a fun little fleet. Then we have Strike Force Gamma Grill does the epic backflip by who was this by? Hold on. Let me. So here's the cap tournament thing. I think it's Ushanka. It is Ushanka. Good. Yeah. So this is Ushanka's fleet with Nova Petal, Thundivine. Then we have Azure Manifold by Beck with the Extinguisher grade capital ship, which he luckily managed to fix in the last hour. But we won't go into that. Then we have Skill Does Not Take Skills, Unnamed Spaceships. With Unnamed Spaceship, Unnamed Spaceship, Unnamed Spaceship, and Unnamed Spaceship. A truly unique quadro. It's a quadro. Trio sounds better, but quadro. And then, of course, we have our last minute edition, Extirp. So Deathfield, of whom we have seen in the past do pretty well, actually. Actually, that's the biggest one. And then that's the biggest one. There we go. Okay. And then, of course, this is a gravity field tournament. So, arena borders are soft. Arena size is 20,000 to limit the size, so we make the battle go faster. Field type is gravity well, so that all the ships are in a gravity well. Asteroid field is off. Resources are off. Time limit is 2 minutes, 3 rounds. Auto advance always. Mode free-for-all is not going to be the case. It's double elimination. But after this, I will show you what free-for-all looks like. It's nutsy. Then we have double elimination, then we have scoring, damage inflicted, because the other ways aren't very balanced for this. And then countdown 5 seconds. Okay. Alright, are we all ready? Stream seconds of the eye, blame the intertubes. It might be intertube, why not? Intertubes. That's the internet of YouTube. Supplecrum is fine, that's excellent. I blame my cripple net. I don't know why that tickles me. Got a Star Wars ad in my mails. Okay, I'm going to. Owl always goes all out. Owl goes all out, and I thoroughly enjoy it. Hello, Husk. Unnamed Spaceship is a classic. Unnamed Spaceship is effectively the oldest reassembly meme in time and existence. All right, let's go for it, shall we? Without further ado, begin Capital Tournament number 5. Total Gravitic Turmoil. We've only got... Now, let me pause. Shall I go full screen? Let's go full screen. Let's go full screen, gentlemen. So, we have our feathers on the left with his Sentinel team, which is a gorgeous ship, and look at that, terrifyingly powerful. Lots of big guns, hyper-stacked main engine module system. Did it just go black? Oh no, it did actually fix itself. Good. Alright, I'm just checking the replay so I know that this thing is actually working. Then we have an Obliterator. Another Obliterator. And an Obliterator. That's great. Thanks, Al. That's, that's wonderful. Going up against poor old Non-for-Devs with his B fleet, which is immediately spamming all the anchor drones in the universe, and has a couple of heavily armored and shielded assault units. Alright. And of course, the third party, the Gravity Well. And much like in gambling, as the house always wins, in these battles, the field always wins. So let's unpause and just watch it go. Oh, right into the thick of it, doing a little gravitic roundhouse there. The bees did not survive that, unfortunately. But now there is a lovely large, there's a large asteroid field in the middle. One of Non-for-Devs' ships are spinning wildly out of control and bouncing around the battlefield. He's going over here. Also, someone did ask me last time that I stop moving the camera about like a spastic human being, and I agree, I'm very sorry, I'm a little bit OCD and I do that sometimes, so I shall make the conscious effort to not do it this time, because I know it also makes me sick. It gives me a bit of motion sickness. Okay, so that's how it goes. That's how Feathers won. This is why I had to apply capital speed rule set, because if your ships aren't fast enough, they die. And other reasons. That B ship, I was about to say is still alive, but it rapidly became not the case. Non-for-Devs, unfortunately, Bs are not in a very good place. Beam weapons actually have a striking advantage in a gravity well, because of course they hit instantly and their projectiles aren't taken around with gravity. Which means they obviously get a lovely little bonus. Bonus? A bonus. Okay, that's interesting. A bonus. Going on for devs. Look at him bounce around the place. I love it. Oh, there he goes. Here's his last guy. Bonk. Let's try to auto camera track it. Tragedy. Husk, I will show you free-for-all once this is done. It's amazing. Alright, Exterp, make me proud. You've got your mine layer. Okay, so we have Exterp with Deathfield, his mine-laying capital ship. And we have Owen with the People's Republic 947th Tree Monkeys. Lots of plasma, lots of maneuverability, lots of armor, lots of shields. Owen, first-time competitor, or at least he is, if I'm remembering correctly. And, he's actually sent in quite a competent Starfleet. Then, Exterp, like I said, mines, but also PD lasers and burst pulse lasers, which are going to be very useful. You also got a lot of maneuvering thrust in there, so I'm hoping he'll be fine. Ooh, now you see, even though he's sending some mines off, he's getting some mines into the thick of it. I'm not sure whether Exterp's ships are dying or Owen's ships are dying. Difficult to tell. But it's great. Oh, well, I could just look corner. Yeah, Exterp is down 10 ships. Owen is down 3. Owen's tiny maneuverable ships. Oh, pardon me. Owen's tiny maneuverable ships are doing very well for themselves. Okay. I'm sorry. Oh, Exterp. Come on, Exterp. His main ship is flying around, but, it's throwing out a couple mines every now and then, but, it's not throwing them out in mass enough. It needs to just be full auto firing them, which sadly isn't something you can set. You can't you can't have your guns infini fire. You can do that through modding, but not through the base game. Oh, Owen. Oh, Owen. Owen. I call this the dance of death, Owen. I call this the dance of gravitic turmoil. Oh, Exterp is coming in pretty close, but his mines are getting in there when they decide to launch. There we go. And because they speed up, the mines do eventually get... Either Owen hits the mines or the mines hit Owen, but... or they time out, of course. Oh, Exterp. Oh, Exterp. Exterp wins! Wow! I thought Owen was doing... Well, Owen was, but Owen didn't get as many points, apparently. Owen lost less ships, but took more points of damage. Yeah, literally, Owen's taking... right off the bat, Exterp is dealing more damage. So Exterp has done 5,000 damage, Owen's done like 2,000. I like damage inflicted. The person with the highest number is winning. And the highest number is probably going to go up. Downward spiral. Yeah, big. Spiral. Downwards spiral, shall we say. oh, finally a bit of capital combat. The other nice thing about a gravity well is that capitals can never stay close to each other for too long, so you can't easily cheese the range. Because it's so utterly mad. Also, I'm pretty sure that things lost to the... Do things lost to the central star even count towards point cost? I thought they did, but looking at Owen and looking at Exterp, I'm now starting to wonder. And I'm starting to be very worried. I'm starting to be very worried. Listen, for the rest of the tournament, let's just pretend that it's not a problem. I don't think it is, but anyway. Yeah. I win by points. Yeah, indeed. Yeah, Exterp. Well, they've rammed straight into the neutron star. Yeah, that's how you go out in this case. The 500 IQ players, they hit the star so hard it goes into supernova. Yeah, I suppose so. Okay, again, Owen's ship is in an interesting place because if anyone else's capital runs and hits it. Okay, thank you, Mons. Yeah, I didn't think so. That was my fear, but okay. Well, we're just gonna have to live with that. Listen, in the end, these tournaments are for fun, so let's just not get hung up over neutron star kill counts. That's annoying. That's actually really annoying. But whatever. It's fine. We're just gonna go on. We're just gonna move on. Okay. So Exterp wins that. So now we have Owen versus Non-for-Devs. Thank you, Sumble. Yeah, it's not a highly competitive format. Unfortunately, the very nature of total Gravitic Turmoil means that it's, by its very nature, not a very, shall we say, controlled environment. So, in the end, we all acknowledge this as fun. So, whatever. Okay. was that what a None for Devs? It just went quick, gone. Oh, I love that. Oh, it's going to be good fun to watch some of the bigger ships just collide and go curdling into the thing. It's so good. This is probably going to go a lot faster than I anticipated. This tournament does have a loser's bracket, yes. Double elimination. Because, I mean, double elimination is nice. Means we get to see a fleet twice, we also get to see them fight twice at a minimum. Owen, well done, there you go. Shame. You know what? None for Devs. I, many times, wish that I could send in a fully functional B fleet. And, you know, this is one of those times where you've sent in a B fleet, and unfortunately, the Bs have done what the Bs do, and not necessarily excel in their capabilities. Because the Bs are a little bit underpowered. Lightning. You think I take tournaments very seriously? Absolutely. Listen, as long as people don't get upset about it, I'm happy. I mean, I'd like to take it quite seriously, but that's just me. I'll be sure to watch the VOD. All right, Beck. We'll be going for like the next hour probably. Although the size restrictions and capital speed and gravity well means that this should go really fast. Okay, so here we have Unnamed Spaceships by Skill Does. Skill has made a very missile-heavy fleet and a very mine-heavy fleet, as you can no doubt tell. These ships, I think, have about 20k DPS. I think the capital is about 25k. The lesser one is about 13 or 14k. Then we have Lightning over here with his utterly beautifully, insanely crafted star vessels, which perplex me, but are the things I just go like, oh, that's what a spaceship should look like. Lots of bits stuck together with guns everywhere. It's great. I love it. What is this? Looks like some little core. That's the superkinetic fusion reactor. We've got a nice little command center over here, and I like the little trusses that connect to the exterior segment and then connect back into a blooming resource holder and have factories, and then just the rest of the fleet is madness, and I enjoy it. And then over here with Skill has a bunch of little drone launchers with some PD guns, which is probably a very good choice in this environment. You also have some mortar assault rocket ships, which are a good choice at this point. Alright, let's go for it, shall we? Immediately the missiles go. And a lot of missiles are going to hit that neutron star. But the ones that don't and the ones that end up getting catapulted around start going at ridiculously beautiful speeds. Oh my word. Hello, Lightning. Lightning's already face to face with one of Skildaz's alphas. Skildaz's Orion is coming around the bend. Look at that heavy bullet stream. I mean, seriously. There go the missiles. Just, unfortunately, being pulled out of a potential intercept with good old Lightning. Look at this missilic tumultuousness in the core. Any little ship that goes near the center is obliterated by missiles. Look at that poor thing. Or, obliterated by the neutron star, but we won't count that. We'll ignore that. We'll ignore that. So far, Skildaz is doing more damage. Listen, in the end, I guess, judging things by actual damage dealt is actually just a better metric in the end, instead of, trying to count the neutron star somehow. But, in the end, yeah, I think it's fine, whatever. Skildaz! Okay, alright. No, get out of this, kid. Get out of there. No, don't do that again. No, stop it, please. No, skill, please. Oh, one of the Lightning ships. Gone. Oh, this is so good. Oh, Lightning, one of your little craft got annihilated. Oh, no. Oh, I love it so much. Oh, I love it so much. Look at this thing. No. Goodbye, Skill. Goodbye, Skill. We knew you well. There is no escape from this situation. Oh, goodbye, buddy. Unless you can thrust yourself out, it's not gonna happen. He's getting chewed away. He's getting chewed away. Oh no. Oh no. You see, Lightning's out there with a relatively fast capital ship, so he can get out of it really easily. He's also got a lot of multi-directional movement thrust, which means he can keep up with this sort of madness. Look at Lightning, he's just bouncing around the field. And that's pretty much what you have to do to stay alive. Slower ships tend to not have a very good time. But Skill is winning, so he might just win this right now. Oh, Lightning! You just lost your tail there, buddy. Okay, well, Skill takes round 1. Lightning, your ships have a lot of PD, and I tell you what, that's a very good decision in the gravitic well combat zones of space. Oh, Lightning, little ship's getting torn up by the missiles. Skill does this combination of a metric ton of missiles is a very good idea, because you're going to have a lot of missiles and they're going to end up just, what's the term, Kepler syndrome? They're going to end up Kepler syndroming around. Well, no, Kepler syndrome is obviously where debris hits something, creates more debris in orbit, just generating more and more debris until the area is just an Armageddon. But This is sort of the same idea, I guess, although you could probably just say it's just an asteroid belt of missiles. A missile belt. Our ships have a lot of PD. They're also worthless, which has 11 blast pulses but die. Tell you what, if we were counting gravitic damage against fleets, pretty sure skill is taking the bulk of this damage. And so lightning, you would be winning this if we were counting like that damage as well, which is really funny. Anyway, as the tournament plays itself, we are going to do a free-for-all once all of this is over. Like I said, probably going to take a long time because these missile ships are going to make it run for a long time. Kessler Syndrome. Thank you, Mons. Kessler Syndrome. Kessler Syndrome. I need to stop pressing AD. I do this. I tap my movement keys, and that's really upsetting. Well, I might have tried another damage method, but I actually didn't realize until now, which is really bad of me. But I've already run this tournament like a little bit, and I was like, I don't notice anything. It all seems to be fine. It's like, oh, well done, Laps. Well done, Luke. You completely ignored the fact that things dying to the usual. Well, I mean, how would it count necessarily? Because it's not really, but it does, but it doesn't, but it does. Difficult to say. Whatever. I guess points remaining would be the better decision, but yeah, it's always interesting. Whoo! Okay. Skill is, in my opinion, Skill has utterly lost this. His capitals went smack into the neutron star. But that's okay. He can win this one. Shame, Lightning. You're gonna go out. Unless you can do significant damage to this little ship over here, which you might be able to do. Probably not. Yeah, never mind. That's okay. It's fine, Lightning. There's always an after party. There's always an after party. And you know what, Lightning? I was highly amused. So None for Debs is out and Lightning is out, unfortunately. Oh no, sorry, that wasn't even the double elimination. Lightning, you have another chance. I was getting very depressed there. Not depressed. What's the word? Not depressed. That's utterly the incorrect. Sympathetic. I was getting very sympathetic there. All right, and the chips shall fly by Debris. He's come with a heavy Sentinel fleet, which, believe it or not, passes the speed requirements, which is a mind-boggling sentiment in and of itself. It's got a lot of DPS. Like I said, it has 50k DPS. If it manages to get close to something, that thing is going to die. And these subsidiary ships, I think they have something like 20 DPS. 20k DPS, which is nuts. So, Crystalline doing what the Crystalline do best, utterly annihilating their enemies, but perhaps only if they can survive it. The nice thing about having lots of mass is you actually get affected less by the gravity well. I think, which is weird. Anyway, so super busy with the Angel of Angular Death over here. Pardon me. Very big fleet. Massive capital ship. It was bigger initially, but I had to chop it down a lot. Quite a lot. So Super Busy wasn't able to change it, and I said, you know what, Super Busy? I like you. I'll chop it down for you. So I just cut it in half. I just cut off the giant middle segment. Just stuck it together. Gave him some more thrusters. Pat on the back. He's like, all right, kid, you're good. You're good. Go for it. He's like, thanks, Labs. But yeah, that's how we go. And then of course he's got these protractors and other things, graph paper, which is all very cool. Lots of lasers, point defense, mines, and heavy maneuverable point defense battleships. Lots of torpedoes in the central ship, I will say, quite terrifying. Indeed, Simple. Honestly, if you can make it through a match without being wiped out, you've done well. I agree. Oh, half the enemy Orion got rammed by the star. Yeah, Lightning. Skill was losing half of his starship to the gravity to the neutron star. Okay, wow, oof, that was a lot of damage there. Okay, I think, let's see if the Angel, is it taking a lot of, it's lost a lot of its torpedoes, wow. Well, missiles, I assume. Since, does remind you of your Behellas fleet. It reminds me as well, actually, if I look at it. We should do a capital, we should do a Hull-less capital tournament. Have we already done one of those? I don't think so. I don't think we've done a Hull-less capital tournament. That's okay. Hull-less capital tournament. Hull-less Gravitic capital tournament. Whew, that's something. Also, someone asked why Tinkerell wasn't involved, and my simple reason for that is Tinkerell have giant guns, which are very powerful, and if they shoot them, they're going to end up spiraling around the battlefield and doing exceedingly large amounts of damage, because that's what they end up doing. That seems painful, and reds. Yeah. Gorse beams. I think we did. Did we? You know what, Exterp? I'll believe you. I'm getting burst laser and Gorse beam PTSD. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, that's very funny. Graph paper's still live, you know. Oh, pardon me, pardon me. We can do it again, though. we can do a Hull-less gravity tournament. You know, tell you what, we'll do a Hull-less capital free-for-all. I'll put aside like 2 hours, and we can do it. It'll be great. It'll be amazing. Even as it is, if we manage to finish this in like even an hour and even in 2 hours, I'll show you guys the free for all. It's madness. It's so funny. It's so funny. It's just like utter cluster truck of formidable proportions. Alright, I'm gonna get myself some water. I'm gonna let the auto camera handle it. Right, I'm back. It won't take 2 hours, probably like 15 minutes. That is where you underestimate time dilation with like 12 people's fleets. Yeah, unfortunately, Super Busy did shoot himself in the foot by having external torpedoes. But, you know, when they hit, they hit. Pardon me. Okay, I'm back. Partial strafe. Ooh, I must have missed a partial. Can we just talk about the amount of crystal missiles out here? The crystalline missiles are terrifying. Does anyone remember the tournaments with the swarm fleets? Does anyone remember the swarm fleet tournaments? That was so funny. Where it was just 100 little crystalline torpedo launchers. And we waited for 2.5 minutes for I think 30 minutes. Eventually I just skipped those battles. I think quite understandably. It's like I don't have that much. I didn't have that much time in the past. Now I've got a lot more time, which is both a good and bad thing. You know, the perks of relative unemployment. Let's say perks. Yeah, perks. Anyway, Okay, so Super Busy has unfortunately not managed to do very much damage. His fleet was hilarious and very cool though, and is actually surviving pretty well. Crystalline have done an outrageous amount of damage because they're crystalline, and we know how that works. Didn't Lisa appear? Yeah, I think. Well, in the deluxe tournaments, I'm talking about one of my tournaments where we did like, where we ended up with huge amounts of swarmer fleets because people realized that swarmers are terrifyingly cost effective. Oh, what ship was that? Oh, oh, oh. Oh! Super Z, you got him. Oh, Super Z, one of your dead ships hit the crystalline ship and sent both of them into the into the neutron star. That's funny. Okay, Lightning versus Super Busy. Let's see who wins this one. I actually have no clue. I can't really bet. Oh, Legolas the Elf. Hello. Is that you, Super Busy? I'm very sorry. I don't recognize your username. Oh, wow, yeah, Super Busy. You came in here a while ago. My fleet backstory? Fleet backstory? What? I want the backstory of the Angels of Death, or the angle of Angel of Death. I'm gonna call it the angle of Angel of Death. I don't know. The Angel of Angular Death. I'm amused. Anyway. Super Busy. You know what? Keeping up this time. Keeping good up. See, these torpedoes are terrifying. But the thing is, yeah. I think Super Busy, what you needed is... I mean, how many normal missiles do you have? Pretty much none, right? Yeah. So I think if you had had some normal missiles and torpedoes, you would have actually been doing really well. I was meaning about the length of my... Oh, I see. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Alright, well, this is getting somewhere at least. Oh, yeah. Oh, none. None? None what? Oh, yeah, there's none missiles. You're right. Yes. Sorry, I'm looking at chat and I'm completely neglecting the fact that there is time delay. I don't know how this game works. Of course you do. Not that bad. Oh, pardon me. Sorry, I keep forgetting to mute my mic. Or not forgetting, but just not being fast enough, really. But yes, forgetting. You know what's so busy? Can I just say that your secondary support ships are terrifying, because if you use them to hit other large ships, then you can take out things vastly more expensive than you. So that's actually very interesting. If you manage to make some ships that manage to somehow just always hit an enemy ship, and they're really cheap, but they've got a good mass, then you can stop enemy ships and have them just fall into the into the neutron star, which is like an effective strategy. Oh, pardon me again. Okay. Oh, look at that. Oh, look, some good shooting. He's actually digging through armor in a gravity well. What madness is this? Lightning, your ship is matching speed. It took out our ship. Lightning! Lightning! Mind blown! I get you, Super Busy. I generally just tried to make something that looks good or interesting. The few times that I've succeeded in making a tournament-worthy battleship was the Ferolda, which is really funny. I half expected the Ferolda to just die, but surprisingly it ended up doing really well, and I was quite chuffed with myself. I was like, ah, that's good. That's really good. uh, Of course, anyone who has forgotten the oldie reasons of the Capital Tournament, the initial reason for the Capital Tournament was getting some big... Ooh, shucks. Sorry about that. I wanted to bring up... Oh, you see. Okay, hold on. Okay. Please don't die. Great. Sorry, I just wanted to pull up OBS to make sure things were fine. Let me just dock this here. You're going to see OBS, and you're going to see the infinite death spiral in a few seconds, I think. Or not? Or not. Okay. Always happy and surprised when I succeed. Ah, yeah, you do see that. Oh no, Lightning, what are you doing? Lightning, what are you doing here? Lightning, I'm going to ask you one simple question. What are you doing here? Oh, Lightning. It's F11. Oh, I see. Sorry. I'm just trying to read chat without much context, and it's entirely my own problem. Lightning's winning. Shape's super busy. Well, you know, like you said, you gave it a good try. It was fun. But unfortunately, you are about to be death-sized angularly. An angulistic deathering, as they say. Although Lightning might just lose his capital ship. Oh, the death spiral. Come on, Lightning. Oh, connection. Okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine, good. Okay, it's got the thrust to not die. Look at Lightning running away with damage. See, just throwing missiles everywhere was a good strategy. Huh. Gobu is the French name of one of the water starter in Pokemon. I never knew that. You remember the Ferolda spinning around from the announcement video? I'm glad you do. That was quite a highlight. Alright, now for a just-in-time submission. We have Azure Manifold by Beck. He unfortunately had a few problems with his starship in that it was too long and too slow, so he barely managed to get it into me fixed before the tournament began a little while ago. Then, of course, we have Death Fleet 5.0 by John. John's got a lot of heavy torpedoes and missiles. It's actually quite a formidable starship. We've seen it before. Good old John. We've also got some drones and more torpedoes. Very effective. Lots of thrust on these things. Pretty effective. And also not insignificant amount of point defense in terms of lasers. Then, of course, we have Beck with a large heavy railgun starship. I can't rightfully remember how much damage this thing does, but it's around 30 or 40k or something. I might be wrong, it might be 20. But regardless of such, it's a pretty significant starship. Alright, so Gobu is a mudkip. Okay, I'm actually amused by that. Okay. Shame, Gobu. Gobu like that. Mudkip or like something in English. Cool. That's well, I've learned some French today. Which is never a bad thing. Alright. Death Fleet is into the self-fulfilling spiral, slightly. If Beck and Death Fleet hit... Oh no, come on John. Okay, John's fine. Okay, he's fine, he's recovered. Problem is, all three of his ships bunched up. You saw what happened. Thank you, Beck. 25.6k DPS, which is not insignificant. It's no crystalline 50k, but you know, it's pretty significant nonetheless. Oh no, John. Oh, John and Beck. Oh no, John! 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 No, John! John, please! Come on, John! Come on, John! Come on, John! Get him out of there! Just yell at your captain. Make him go. Yes, yes, you got it! Yes, John! That's how you do it! You see, he listened to you. Oh no. Oh, Beck. Oh, Beck and John. Oh, the dance of death. Oh, the dance. Oh, come on, John. John, Beck. Listen, as much as, listen, John, get him out of there. Okay, you know what? John, hit him. Yes, okay, slow him down. Okay, try it again. From the other side now. Hit him counter-structural, stop Beck's main ship, and then you'll hit the... It's the only way to kill Beck's ship at this moment is to hit it from the other direction, such that it loses all momentum and goes flying into the neutron star. Of course it all... Yeah. It's a mix of plasma jets and railguns, says Beck. Of course it all relies on actually hitting LMAO. Indeed, it all relies on you actually hitting. But you do hit when you get close enough, and you actually seen quite a significant amount of damage in John's direction. But John is still beating you, primarily because he destroyed your entire fleet, which is a problem. You see the amount of missiles at play and drones. Gravitic Turmoil requires you to have some missilic turmoil, I tell you what. Missile level, as I think Owl said once, just save your PD TBH, which is really funny. Boom, Deathfleet, John. Shame, Beck. It's alright. Well done, John. Well done. John's fleet knows how to just skirt the edge of being utterly and completely annihilated. Beck, you've got some... Hold on, Beck, you've got pretty decent little ships. Yeah, they've got lots of missiles, PD, they've got a decent amount of thrust. I remember, I was looking at them. You know, they shouldn't die so quickly. Oh, never mind, I'm looking at the missiles now and I'm like, no, I completely understand how they die so quickly. Oh, John. Oh, John. I'm sorry if there's a lot of ooh, ooh, ha, ha, ooh, ooh, and in this, but you know, that's what happens when you have total gravitic turmoil, and it's just the funniest thing to ever look at. We've never had a tournament like this before, so, or at least to my knowledge. I'm gonna have to get more water soon. I'm starting to die. It's not a very good idea. Alright. Am I losing my voice? I think I am actually losing my voice. Alright, let me talk a bit softer. Yeah, lightning. But it's alright, it doesn't matter. All in good fun. There we go, Big. Getting some shots off. Getting a not insignificant amount of shots off. You're recouping points. Look at that, 3,000. 4,000. Can you get a 5,000? Nearly. You're only like 9,000 points away. Cough, cough, wheeze, wheeze. Nudge, nudge. It's not great. Is that ship rebuilding itself? Yes, it is. That's yeah. Well, that's, you know, Beck. Yeah, you just, you know, it's one of those days. Yeah, you still have 2 ships alive, you know. 3 ships, but what I'm saying is you have 2 kind class ships still alive. Sending out some, you know, some missiles, and eventually they might do something useful. I didn't stack on my ship. No, I exit. Stacking thrusters is a winning sentiment in this. Imagine if I let you stack stuff. Well, first of all, actually, I mean, that's technically defeated by the fact that your bigger ship has to be bigger and slower than your other ships. So, in a sense, stacking is defeated for this context anyway, but the problem is that you could hyperstack some really, really small, tiny ships, and that could be really annoying. Or at least, you know, be counter to the purpose of the tournament, as they say. But anyway, that's alright, and that's good. Getting my announcer voice. And today in the news, mines are actually very effective. You just need to be launching enough of them. Okay, 10 seconds. Bit of time dilation here, bit of time dilation there. That's how we go about it, mate. Whoa. A little chunk of steel just went flying and hit the poor old Beck. Shame, Beck. Well, here's your first loss. What did you say? Something about quality. Okay. We now have Mug's new stand, Les Biotes de Canage. We've seen these guys before. It's a pretty cool looking fleet. I actually really like it. Lots of railgun damage, lots of torp damage, lots of point defense. Very effective fleet. Very effective fleet. Lots of missiles, some light plasma guns, shields, lots of hyperstack thrusters. Is that going over the armor block slightly? Oh, well, that's fine. Whatever. They just have to not be stacked inside of armor. That's actually the law. And it's, you know, the port's not in. That's fine. Not like I'm going to stop it now. Although it's not like I haven't before. Less said about me in the past, the better. Strike Force Gamu Grill does le epic backflip by Ushanka. There we go. By Ushanka, who came with a farmer fleet, which is terrifying. Lots of hull, pretty good hull. Big heavy turrets, lots of missiles. Pretty effective. Very nice looking. I actually really like the color scheme. Looks very nice. Who's going? What? Oh, okay. Beck's going. Alright, cheers, Beck. Have a good one. Watch Levod. Ooh! Yeah, heavy turret's actually a bit terrifying because you got a large amount of damage just kind of flying around the battlefield. Anyway, the problem is that... Mug, yeah, Mug's ships are being very clever. They're using the Gravitics to... What ship just died there? What ship just died? Sorry, let me follow the fighting. Oh, railgun to death. Shame, Mug. Well, it is a farmer fleet. What do we expect? Hello, monkey. Are you someone in this tournament? I'm unaware. Because everyone ends up having different names to their video viewing names, let's say. Oh, this is an exciting little flyby. Oh, that was an exciting flyby. Not so much anymore. I'll slow down the time when it gets to, like, interesting moments. Like these little moments here. Strafing run! Ba-da-da-da. Lasers! Main guns fire! Boom, 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 boom. I gotta get out of here, Captain. I don't know. Oh. Oh, lots of heavy turret hits there. Not doing enough damage though. Farmer, unfortunately, as Farmer does, getting pretty hurt. But surviving. Don't insult my French. It's non-existent, so it just insults itself. Oh, that was a good flyby shot there by Mug. Oh, heavy turrets. Come on, Ushanka. And yes, by the way, the tournament logo at the beginning of the tournament was made by Ushanka, which was very nice. I liked it. Of course, coordination between him and me, and so he made something very nice that I liked. So that is now the logo of the Capital Ship Tournament. Lightning. One would assume you should mass missiles as Farmer, as they have basically torpedo missiles and anti-light missiles. Tank Husk LMAO. Lightning JC, as well as whatever the medium missiles are useful for. Medium missiles are useful for just having more damaging missiles. Or more missiles that can do damage. Sorry, I'm so spastic with my camera. Alright. Shame a shunker, but you know. Expanded production value? Explain, Kroon. What are you talking about? I'm completely normal French. You cannot judge me. Bleu bleu, baguette baguette. Oh, extra. Oh. Why are we in half speed? Why did I leave it on half speed like a maniac? Oh, good old Xtub. Good old Gobu. Good old Le Français. Le Français. I don't know. Oh, it's you, Yusha. Hello, Yusha. Expanded production value, indeed, with the logo. I had no clue that was you, Yusha. You need to actually say that and actually, like... I know. Otherwise, I have no clue. It's like Xterp. He always has to be like, hi, it's me, Gobu. I'm actually Xterp. It's like, I know who you are now. Fantastic. Thank us. Haha. Xterp, XD, XD. What was that? Is that because the baguette line is now catching up to you? Don't touch me with my baguette. In before French only tournaments. Le tournament de Francis. De Francis. Le Misael. Unos rondos de gravitas. I'm sorry. Oh, you know what? Usha, you're getting some good hits on that, on Mug. Les bêtes du carnage. Ah. Les bêtes du carnage. Oh, very nice. Les bêtes du carnage. Oh. Very French. Oh, oui. I just like watching Xterp laugh at my pathetic French and the crazy accent. It's always enjoyable. Look at you, Yusha. You're surviving, which is like victory in and of itself. Oh, pardon me. Don't pronounce the S at the end of almost all words. Space, exclamation mark. Okay, I understand. So, okay, Beck. Beck against Usha. This is going to be interesting. It's going to be a battle of who has the better missile deployments. I am hoping that some of those heavy turret bullets just end up going wide and hitting some little ships and just watching them utterly detonate. It's so fun. Whew. Usha, your alpha class is going wild around the place. It's actually doing a good job. Yeah, nearly got some hits in there. Problem is that Beck is getting more hits. I will defeat Mug and steal his bones. Okay. Alright, Usha, I'm not gonna question that one. So don't pronounce the S at the end of French words. Alright, I understand. Yeah, those those heavy turrets were a pretty bad investment, Usha. I agree with you. Give me the bones. No, go away. Stop it. By the way, you pronounce Les Bêtes de Carnage quite well, except for the A's. Oh yeah, well yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Exton. And then I just went and said it bad again. How to GCSE French. It's great. Hey Debris. Sup nerds. How am I doing? Debris, have you gone yet? I think you have. But unfortunately in all the humor of French, in all our France humor, I've sadly lost it. Okay, I think I've just hurt my voice because I was an idiot and I was talking very loudly. So, if I don't... Okay. Whew. Alright, I should be fine. Strike Force. Oh no. Strike Force. Gamer Grill does the epic backflip. There you go. Well, Shamusha, you're out of it. Sorry, buddy. You made a nice fleet. It was Farmer. You took the risk. Okay. Time. So we already know about Exturp's fleet. Time for Owl Feathers. Oh, we've already talked about Owl Feathers. We know all the fleets. That's good. Actually, there's still Burango and I didn't see who else was up. Okay. Laps, yeah. Tank Husk. Blob sweat downside of head. And don't eat to chat either. That chat means both cat and chat, but it's pronounced differently since chat is from English. So what? Cat? Do you say cat? Do you say chat? So chat and then cat. I don't know how French do it. Le cat. Le cat. Yeah, I guess cat. Cat. Okay, I guess I understand it roughly. Whoa, Exturp, what happened to you? I am not watching. And what happened to Owl? He took some damage. What have I missed? They're literally equal. This is the best fight in the universe, and I just missed it. Slow. Oh, Owl, look at that. Boom, 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 boom. Collision, mines, lasers. Ah, we've got that eerie fields expansion choir. It always sounds like. So you hear the voicing in the song if the audio is high enough, but you know how he's going like, oh, yeah. It's like he's really uncomfortable. Yeah, it's like he stubbed his toe or something. Oh, Exturp. There we go. Oh, this is a fascinating thing to watch, isn't it? The gravitic spinning. Alright, Husk, I'll never make that sound again. That's great, Exturp. That's utterly fantastic. That's great. Alright, Owl. Alright, Exturp. Show me the battle of the century. Oh, I love the speed. Just the speed of the gravity tournaments are so nice. They're just fast. Things just go. They don't stop. And isn't that just what we all want? To go and not to stop. To release the battleships into the galaxy. Watch the detonations. across vast expanses of time and space. Right. Right. Oh, very nice. This is... X-Derp. You are being very terrifyingly efficient. You've got one ship. Every little thing that comes close to you is dying. Well, until Owl's ship comes in, that is. Oh! Daddy is angry. Get out of there, X-Derp. You can't handle it face to face. No, X-Derp. Stop it. You French madman. You know what, X-Derp? You made your people proud. Look at that. One win, one win. This is the most balanced fight we've had the whole day. Oh, this is great. You get these little fights in a tournament where everything is just there. Ooh, Owl very efficiently wiping out some of the smaller support ships. X-Derp effectively doing the same. Pop. Pop. You can watch as both of their capital ships just pop the smaller ones. Look at the mines going everywhere. See, X-Derp, this is how you win this. Speedy boy. And the Sentinel AoE says no. Rip. Indeed, indeed. Well, sometimes, X-Derp, we just have a bit of tragedy. My somber attempts to be somewhat dramatic in this little tournament. No, slow, go, go, go! This is the deciding moment. It's decided. Sorry, X-Derp. You tried. You tried your best. Just wasn't meant to be. My name is A.B. Denoy, public investigator. Yeah, well done, Owl. Well done. Sentinel against a mine fleet, though. That was a good fight. Okay, and I've got X-Derp versus Owen. See if Owen can beat the mine layer. Owen is back in his customary orbital position around the neutron star. X-Derp is losing a number of ships to the neutron star, as well as I think Owen's also lost one or two ships to it, but I don't think so. X-Derp, you're losing so many ships to that neutron star. How is that happening? What have you done? Look at all the mines. Oh, the dance of death. 2 starships enter. One starship... That's very cliche. 2 battle vessels, locked in eternal turmoil around a central gravitic mass. Their lasers cross the gravitic structural streams and plant flaming embers upon each other. There is spiraling warfare. There are mines and bombs sent hurtling at incredible, incalculable speeds around one central point in space and time. One victor is only allowed. And yet here 2 stand.
waging a strikingly competent battle against each other. Mines and detonations resounding. It's the point in space and time. Is anyone else feeling a little bit loopy? I'm following these with my eyes and going like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, come on, Owen. Come on, Owen. Come on, Owen. Well, that's how it is. This is what happens when you're in the, when you're in the Kessler field. Or Kepler. It was Kessler, right? Yeah, it was Kessler syndrome. My voice gets sore and low like this. I have no choice but to very seriously enjoy the circumstance. I enjoy it. What can we do? Alright. Let's go get more water and perhaps a throat lozenge. Like a hole or something. Ah, that helps. Whew, it's a little bit better. It's a little bit better. The music is oddly serene for the insanity happening right now. Exterp is slowly releasing some mines every now and then. But you see, having lots of little ships means that Exterp's ship gets more opportunities to attempt to attack things and release that minefield. You see that minefield just going everywhere. It's pretty terrifying. In fact, I dare say it's horrifyingly effective. You don't want to see this fight with 10,000 arena border. That is really small and insane. How do you spell bread, Exterp? Pain. What? Oh, shame, Owen. Sorry, Owen, I didn't even realize, but Owen's out. Shame, Owen. Well, your first, or as far as I'm aware, your first submission. And, you know, it was quite a competent little ship. It actually looked really nice. It worked quite well. It was surprisingly effective. But unfortunately, it sadly went up against some relatively tough opposition for the moment. Okay, alright, so Debris. Finally get to see his terrifyingly effective crystalline fleet. Debris, if you're still here, you get to see your 50k damage DPS fleet maul any opposition. Of course, its primary problem is that if it does that, then it's very much stuck in a death loop. Well, I mean, it has sufficient forward acceleration to escape it, but if something like that happens, then your ships are in incredible turmoil. Oh, lots of missile damage there. This is very much a missile v missile fleet. Skill does not take skill versus Debris in the Missilic Armageddonal battle challenge, as it would seem to be. The Harvey III shall throw the chips. Hopefully. The Harvey III actually does really well. It's quite funny. Oh, is the whole point of these external segments that you create some extra bits flying around the battlefield. So you create a literal debris field. Brilliant, Debris. Brilliant. Actually quite clever. It says it's crystalline stuff. It's pretty tanky, so it can just fly around and be an utter nuisance. And if you lose significant enough portions of your ship, they can end up hitting the enemy ships and taking them out into the neutron star with them. course, you obviously run the counter danger, the equal and opposite counter danger of getting hit by that debris. But you know what? Works. And if you're designing, I mean, there goes a piece of. Oh wait, that's actually a dead ship. Never mind. But if it manages to hit one of Skill does, poor old Skill, it's actually doing pretty well against this crystalline fleet. Oh, there you see that debris hit one of your own ships and slowed it down a bit. And so now your ships are in a bit of a... So, get out of there, kid. Get out of there. Okay, full thrust. Full thrust, full thrust, full thrust. Come on. Come on, get out of it. It's trying to adjust its... Oh, it's being eaten. Little nibbles. Skill does is unnamed spaceships are having a really good time. They're flying around the place. Lots of missiles, lots of damage. Surviving really well. Lightning. I wonder how many people put factories on their ships. Well, Lightning, considering it's a tournament, only you, sadly. But you know what? You have the benefit of that little... You can always just say, well, you know, it was the factories. Although it's optimal not to blame things, but, you know, fair enough. It's quite funny. It's optimal not to blame things and instead rectify your problems. Anyway, excerpt, but I don't think I can explain the pronunciation of that one. Yes, pain means bread in French. That's so funny. Lightning's eating Jaffa cakes. My word, look at all the missiles. Look at the Missileic Fury. Wow, it's also resisting the gravitic field and actually hitting its target. I think that's more of an accomplishment than anything else is. Ooh! That's some good hits. Pain is bread. Now that sounds hilarious, says Husk. I'm in bread. Mons. I'd spell it pen, but you only saw pronounce the N. You don't finish it. Ein, in, and I'm have the same pronunciation. Ein, un, and I'm have the same pronunciation. Feels like a riddle. Oh, here we go. 1 point to debris. Sorry, debris. I'm busy here reading chat. I'll put it on auto camera. The auto camera actually does a pretty good job of following stuff around the gravitic well, although it doesn't do the greatest jobs, but it does a good job. Ein, and ein have the same pronunciation. They have those mons. They had those old commercials to learn French, and I just remembered this little girl super loud. Je suis la genie filet. Excerpt. So if you're going to pronounce un in French, it's pun. So ein, in, un, and I'm are all pun. Pine, pain. Huh. Pain. So, huh. I'm learning French today, gentlemen. I'm sorry there's a reassembly tournament, but you know, we're also learning French. Just don't worry about it. Don't die on me, stream, please. What's happening? Okay. Very nice. So we're in that point of the tournament where things are slowing down a lot due to missiles and time dilation, but luckily it seems that debris is going to win this pretty consistently, so we're going to get through it eventually. Je suis la jeune fille. Huh? Really? Huh? Is yin iron? Seriously? Huh? Pahan. Pahan? 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 Huh? You sure HUH is the one you're looking for? You sure, huh? 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 You French. Thank you, Xdub, for the lesson. I am utterly baffled. I mean, I can figure it out, but at the moment, I'm not. I'm kind of like, what? It sounds insanity, but you know, I'm gonna believe you because, of course, it's the case. Skill. That was a tragic moment for your Alpha class ship. But your Orion class is still there. Oh, I see. Huh is the closest. Huh. Yeah. Huh. 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 Languages are big brain moves. Ah, puh. Thank you, Mons. Thank you, Mons. Alright, so be lazy. Okay. That doesn't help. Or like puh. Oh yeah, it's like pun. Puh, puh. 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 This is learn French with like, oh, look at that. Look at that. That was really cool. Orion class ship went in for a close tactical shave there. Unfortunately, didn't, you know, he took a big gamble, but it didn't pay off. Well done, Debris. Alright, time for Skill Does versus Lightning. Or shall we say, Unnamed Spaceships versus Kile Casina High Gravity Defense Group. Mons, you end up just ignoring like half the letters and skipping words whenever you feel like it. The Gobu, well, U and UN isn't the same. Mons, like je ne sais pas is pronounced je ne sais half the time. Oh, that's funny. Pardon me. I'm already very tired. I've put way too much energy into this way too quickly. Alright, we've got lightning. Ooh, burst pulse. Fire spread. Whoa, what is happening? Oh! Lightning, you've got a spinner. Unintentional as it may be. Oh wow, I got stuck on the capital. Tell you what, shall we have spinners, but you're only allowed to have burst pulse? Burst pulse, lasers, and cannons. That's all you're allowed to have, and you have to make spinners. In gravity. Thing is, if normal ships turn into spinners in gravity, then spinners must turn into normal ships in gravity. The Gobu. So is I and in I'm. The Gobu. Je ne sais rien moi. Lightning, this happened before. The Gobu. Quest. Quest c'est quoi? Je ne sais. Gen is equal to G. Ne. G ne. Donde está mi pantalones? Lightning. Worthlessness is trying to be worthwhile. What? Okay. Tank husk. Big brain logiv. The Gobu. We say only one pant for pants. Un pantalon. I see. One pant. Well, you see, in this case, your language is logical in that sense. Because it is only one pant. problem is that you have pants because you got two pants. You can have two pant, which is very weird because no one ever calls them. No one ever. There's never a situation where you need to specifically say, "Give me a pant." That just doesn't happen. So you know what? Whatever. I'm going to go buy a pant. It's like, well, I'm going to go buy pants. I guess it's just laziness or familiarity in the end. Very amusing. So Mon says, Quest is pronounced Keskajense. Keskajense. Ah, and I can see it. I can see it. Queskajense. Okay. This pantalons more than one. I see. I see. Very interesting. Fascinating. Fascinating. Whoa. Bit of Gravitic Turmoil there. Whoa, skill 1. Nice. Alright, Lightning, gonna have to kick up your act here, kid. Skill is beating you. He's got more missiles. Skill made the very good choice of sending in a metric ton of missiles, I will say. Learning English with lapsex, dips, and mons. Do 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 do. QU equals K and sometimes C. Yeah, well, Qu sounds like K, so I can fully understand it. Kiss to C becomes kiss. Kiss. Huh. That's what I mean by ignoring letters and words entirely. Thank you, Mons. That actually makes sense then. That's really funny. Sorry, C sometimes equals K. That's okay. Or shall I say that's OC? The cringe police have just kicked down my door. Not the other way around. Okay, right. Understand. Pardon me. Oh, pardon me very much. Whoa, go in, zoom in. Enhance! Skill was getting some good shots on Lightning there. But Lightning, you should have been dealing more damage. You got a massive blooming capital ship there. What are you doing, Lightning? Come on, Lightning, get it in. Welcome in hell of rules, says the Gobu. Well, you know what? English is full of exceptions and madnesses, so... I'm told that I already have one of the most difficult languages known to mankind under my belt, so I guess it's fine. Mons. I before E except after C, or in the sound of A as in neighbor or wait, and sometimes words are just weird. Yeah. I before E except after C, or in the sound of A as in neighbor or wait. Neat. Fascinating. Yeah, Mons. English has a lot of rules, we just ignore them whenever we feel like it. Yep, that's pretty much the case. Tank Husk! What he said. Ooh, Lightning, taking a lot of heavy, lot of hits, but your shields are soaking it. Have shields been buffed? I think they have. The Gobu. We have exceptions, but we generally go by the rules. Lightning. Why have rules when you can have spinners? Yes, Lightning. You know what? You know. Did you see? Did you see? Did you see? Skill does his ship just nosedive into the neutron star at the end there. That was funny. Spinners with blast pulsers. I should. Pardon me. Not I should, but I wonder what a spinner would do in Gravity. So I actually haven't tried it out. Does anyone want to make me a 32,000p spinner fleet while we're sitting here? Send it in, and then I'll do in the after tournament, in the after party, as we say. I'll fight it against whoever won, and we'll see what happens. Of course, the spinner has to conform to the same rules, so good luck with that. If anyone wants to do that, which I'm basically saying, someone please do that. That'd be so funny. Torp flingers were scary. Torp flingers were very scary. The problem is now the gravity well is doing it for you. So it's double scary. It's exceedingly, and actually triple scary because the missiles are also just, you know, spiraling to insanity. Yeah, music, go for it. Okay, alright, it's time for a throat lozenge. Or shall we say a throat painkiller? That's really what it is in the end. Hey, Owl! Only like 2 hours late. We're only halfway through the tournament. As normally happens. And you've also missed our French lesson. Ooh, look at those missiles go. This music right now is so appropriate. Ooh, look at the mines, look at the mines! Oh, they're getting closer. Oh, skill, you took it. Oh, X-Turp. Shame. Yeah, your fleet is doing really well, but I mean, it is Sentinel after all, so never neglect that. It's a tough faction. Well, messing around with obliterators does often mean the enemy explodes. Ooh, look at that skill. You got a spinner all of a sudden. Look at that. Basilic Fury, boy. But the X-Turp's like, nope. Point defense. X-Turp's point defense is actually very good for a mine layer. Oh, look at those missiles. Just getting spewed across the battlefield. You get him, X-Turp. Get him. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh. Dance of death. Dance of death, kid. Dance of death. Don't get hit by the neutron star. He's in the gravity well. He's not doing well. The dance of frank and effortless annihilation. Bolded on the very edge crossings of Gravitic Turmoil. A point in space and time that can wreak such riotous obliteration upon such minor vessels and major vessels alike. Oh no. And he's gone. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Ah, X-Turp, you could have gotten this round. But here's the problem with the whole neutron stars not removing any points thing, is that immediately you can't gain more points, which is a big problem. Oh, Xderp, you were, come on. Oh, Xderp, you were so close. Oh, Xderp, well, you know, you fought hard. You fought hard. Shame. But, you know, you got further than some. Alright, so, Xderp, in French, the A always make only one sound. An equals am, N equals M, does not equal A, and does not equal what? An is equal to am is equal to N is equal to M, but it does not equal to A and does not equal to E. Huh. Fascinating. Okay. Alright, Mug's new stand. Le butus du Caneche. Du Caneche. How was it? Also, AU equals EAU equals O. What? French is utterly mad. Eau de toilette means toilet water, which somehow means cologne. Or apparently perfume, whatever. Okay. That is so funny. That is actually so funny. Whoa, that's nifty. Okay, that's a graphic. Can someone just capture that and turn it into like like the blue ball with the red bullets like flying around it, just kind of like into like a logo of something? That's a madness. Okay, let's watch the tournament actually. That's really funny. That's really, really funny. Ooh, we've got slightly more relaxed music. This is normal reassembly music. I thought I only had it on the Fields expansion. That's alright. Bonk. Ooh, look at the two capitals. Well, it's not the capital, it's one of those alpha. I actually think that's a beta class. Either way. Main guns fire. It's actually pretty funny. Mug only has 3 ships left. His alpha, sorry, his beta, and 2 kind classes. John, however, has his full primary fleet complement, which is a very good thing. Look at that. Hit. Well, the bullets can... Oh yeah, the bullets actually don't bounce, which is really funny. You know what, John? I tell you what, you're doing a good job, but unfortunately Mug is doing a lot of damage to you. You need to catch that up. John's been doing a good job so far. He's actually been doing a pretty good job. He's been swinging hard with the big boys. I mean, he is one of them. He's been here for a while. Very nice, very nice. Oh, lots of missiles hits on that little guy. I think Mug's about to lose his other kind class ship. Yeah, there it goes. It's in the thick of the missiles and the drones. Can it survive? Mug's bigger ship might just be able to knock it out of there enough to survive for a little while longer. But no, ooh, got some heavy hits there. Mug's main ship is a spinner. Kind class down, but Mug is still going to win on points because he's managed to do a lot of damage to John. John. That's alright. Ooh, John actually took some neutron star damage there. Let's betes de Ganesh. Hey look, blast pulsers, says Lightning. I agree, Lightning. So AU equals EAU equals O. So R equals ear equals O, which is O. In French, the A always make only one sound. AN equals AM equals EN equals EM does not equal A, N does not equal E. So, N. Crazy. Yeah. As Mon said, whoa, John, that was painful. That was painful, John. That wasn't your capital though, so you're fine. But actually, never mind. Mug might just lose his entire capital ship. He's getting a lot of points. I don't know where from. Oh, his kind classes. Mug was so... Morgakis was so close to losing that capital. So close to losing that capital. Surprised he still has it. It's only about to be 9 o'clock for me, and I'm already tired. But you know, spending energy. Okay. I'm gonna sit back a little bit. Nice, very nice. Look at that. It's just gorgeous to watch them just spiral around. Missiles go flying. Main guns go shooting. Oh, kind class down. Pardon me again. I'm sorry. I'll get better at this. Morgakis is managing. Ah. Ooh. Alright. Who is playing music right now? Someone's having a party and they're playing music really loud. That's not loud, youngins! Yeah. My word, that is loud. Okay, anyway. Well, I don't think you can hear it. I think it's far too soft for the mic to pick up. Can you guys hear me? Sorry, I'm just being paranoid right now. I'm just going to check OBS. Yeah, I'm being recorded. Good. Let's open this back up. Very nice. Here comes old man Laps. yeah, well, you know. Alpha or whatever is a spinner. Nice. Yeah, the alpha turns into a spinner, which is really funny. Wait, hold on. Did Marg lose his capital? That is so funny. Yeah, the problem is that if you lose anything to the neutron star, immediately the other team can't actually get that stuff. Get off my lawn, build more spike walls! You know what, Husk? It's funny, you joke, but I've already got spike walls, so, you know, there's not much more I can do there. Spike walls don't stop the sound. They do stop the robbers, though. Lightning JC. And then got stopped and rammed into the neutron star. Absolutely. It was hilarious. Alright, Beck versus John. John should win out here. I think John and Beck have already had a fight. I can't remember. But, you know, second time's the charm. Yeah, John is already leading on points. Hello, Kamikaze Pilot 653. Oof, he says. Oh my no, John, why is your capital already spinning around the core? No, John, save your ally. Oh no, John. John, no! Goodbye, John. He's surviving. He's alive. Come on, John. Come on, John. Come on, John. Just good. Oh, John. Ah. Actually, wait. John's capital is still fine. John's capital is still fine. We've got hope. Actually, wait. Is that his capital? This isn't his capital. Oh, this is one of his alphas. Okay, well, you know, he's still got an alpha class ship. He can still put out a lot of missiles. Beck is in trouble anyway. I'm finally back. My connection. The Russian route. Tesla walls. Can't hear. Get off my lawn. No death. Yeah. Thank you, Mons. Yeah, Death Fleet's capital kissed the neutron star. It kissed what it could not handle. It was brought to utter complete ruin. Oh, you know what, Dusk? Tesla walls, the funny thing is, you joke, but, hold on. What the hell? Okay, I don't know why the YouTube comment thingy is doing weird stuff. I'm just gonna... Mons, handle it. You're on it. Oh, wow, Death Fleet won. Nice. Even though he lost like his capital and everything. Thing is that, you know, he loses capital, so obviously Beck can't actually recoup that point cost, which is the problem, but that's fine. We already know this is a little bit balked. That's okay. We enjoy it because it's a Gravitic tournament and it's hilarious and super cool. Just make a vacuum between all of the walls. Yeah, and have an airlock. You know what? No more outside noise. That is definitely one way of doing it. That's definitely one way of doing it. Problem is, you'd have to have an enclosed, massive enclosed exterior area, and then at that point you don't get sunlight, you don't get the sound of birds, you don't get like rain and other stuff. You know, you lose out on a lot just to get rid of silence. I'd rather put them in a box. I'd rather put them in an enclosed vacuum box. No shame. Ah, look, it's alright. They just have to not be too darn loud. I don't want to have to hear their music. Anyway. Oh, John. John went in there with his secondary ship, with his capital. He was like, I'm gonna take you out, Beck. You're coming into the neutron star with me. Might as well be a mole man. Probably be cheaper to build your house inside a mountain. Actually, that's actually pretty funny. Because it probably would be cheaper to build it. Just building your house inside of a mountain would be cheaper than just making a giant vacuum type area around your house. Absolutely. Might as well be a mole man. You know what? If I could live in a subterranean empire with like vast chasms and towering city structures that go up along these cavern walls and through giant vast spires that support the roof above us, that'd be pretty awesome. We need some like cave birds and things. Have like cave trees, giant holes in the roof that would let the sun come in. You have these like little patches of garden area, these little massive forests basically, but they'd like be super cool. Be amazing. Be really weird, but super cool. Although I think after a while people would just stop being happy with the fact that rocks are falling on their head. And even like a brick dropped from like anywhere on the... If there's like an empire that spans the sides and tops and the bottom of the cavern, anything dropped from the top is just going to kill someone. Which is like, that's not a good thing. Oh my word, John, again, Death Spiral. Sorry, I wasn't even looking, I was too busy thinking about things. John, again. That's already dead. No, no, John. Beck, come on, Beck. Come on, Becky. Come on, come on. Come on, Beckerano. Come on, Beckton. Beckdean. Beckdon. Beckalanus. Becktoro. Beximus. The Greaticus. I don't know. Look, Beck. I don't know. I don't know, buddy. You're just gonna have to figure it out yourself, mate. Just gonna have to deal with the random names. John wins. Oh, Beck, you're out. I'm sorry. You know what, Beck? You gave a good run for your money. Gave a good run. It was a cool looking fleet. Actually, I never mentioned that Beck's fleet looks really nice. I actually really like it. Beck's fleet, Owl's fleet, who's the other? Ushanka's fleet. Of course, Marg's fleet. I like Marg's fleet. Owen's fleet looked really nice, just because it was the red and yellow. It looks really nice. And you know what? Boo's little color scheme kind of just looks nice and deep sea-ish to me. I actually kind of like it. It reminds me of these definitely remind me of Monza's triangle starships. Okay, so now we have the might of Imperiex, one of our reigning champions of the capital ship tournament, with Big Shot. Oh no! Oh boo! Oh boo! I'm sorry you had to fight Imperiex. No, I'm not actually. Boo's winning. Get wrecked, Imperi. Imperi's an old veteran. He can get his butt kicked every now and then by a newbie. That's so funny. Okay, Imperiex, you just gotta be careful not to have your. Oh no! Oh no! Okay, that was interesting. Hold on, what's on Boo's ship? I actually can't remember. Mines. A good choice. Considering he's being chased, he's doing a lot of damage. He's doing a lot of damage. He's done 40. He's done 50k damage. Each fleet is only 32k. I mean, Imperiex took out a ship and he's still 10,000 points behind. Lightning, of course, for maximum soundlessness, you're required to be magnetically levitated. Yeah. Excerpt. Okay, my internet is as reliable as Italy in the World Wars. Mons, I don't think it's your internet. My internet is super good and it stutters pretty regularly. Yeah, look, I mean, the problem is my internet. Because every now and then my bitrate drops down from the recommended from 2,500, it drops down to about 1,000. So it's dying every now and then. So you're going to get a reduction of at least half your quality. Very sorry about that. That's just how we go. I mean, is the audio fine? Because I exturb, I'm sorry. Well, you know, this is just what we have to deal with, unfortunately. Imperiex, did you... Hold on, Imperiex, did you, like, spruce up the look of this ship? It looks really cool. It looks menacing. It's got the little spiky bits on it. Yeah, the Big Shot. Oh, no, boo. Wow. Oh, no. Oh, boo. Oh, boo. Oh, wait, Imperiex took that other victory. Whoa. I'm not looking. Okay. Yeah, it's going to study every couple of minutes because, like I said, yeah. Yeah, okay, that makes sense then. Alright, good. No, at least... No, I completely know what the point of what the source of the lag is then. It's just me. It's just me, don't worry. No, I'm looking at my stream health right now and it's saying... Yeah, my bitrate is under the recommended. The thing is, I'm streaming at 2,500 bitrate, or kilobytes per second, and it says the recommended is 4,500. And my current bitrate is closer to 2,000, so pretty bad, pretty bad, pretty bad. Ah, I see. Whoa, Boo, you got it! Nice! Nice, Boo! Nice! Very nice! You beat the reigning champion. Now get him again. It's fine, it's Exturp. He's had plenty of victories. A newbie can win for once. Come on, Boo, make me proud. Make me proud, Boo. Just wreck him. Do it, Boo. Just do it. Just literally, just do it. Just do it! Come on, Boo! Come on, Boo! I'm so thrilled. I'm thrilled just... Whenever a first-time competitor gets in and they're just like... Afternoon, clap, and like one of the champions is gone. It's like, okay, this is gonna be a good tournament. This is gonna be a good tournament. It's already been a very good tournament. I've enjoyed it. It's very funny. Look at Imperiex's ship doing a little dance of death around there. around the neutron star. Those torpedoes. Oh, Boo, you are just escaping them. Boo, you're doing well. I'm very glad actually. I'm very glad. I'm psyched. I'm like, yeah, Boo. Yeah, here we go. You got 35. You got 36. Oh, Boo. Oh, Boo. I mean, he just took a huge amount of damage. He's still 43. He's still 10,000 points in the lead. Boo, is it your little ship that's doing all this? I'm so lost. I can't even see where Boo's getting this damage. I must be blind. He must have missiles. Due to his color scheme, I think I'm just not seeing what his weapons. Lead shot. Sheesh. Oh, Boo. Well, you know, it's alright. Did he die there at the very end? He was ahead in points. Whatever. I must be going insane. Okay. John versus Boo. This is going to be an interesting fight. John's old fleet versus Boo's first time fleet. I think it's Boo's first time. I actually can't remember. Burango. Shall I call him Boo or Rango? Which sounds more terrifying? Let's call him Orango. Let's call him Burango. No, let's call him Burango. Let's just go for the full name. Call John by his first name, full name, or call Burango by his full name. I always like to nickname people. It just makes things quicker. Alright, gotcha. I can't even load all parts of the stream. Lightning. Then suddenly Camo 5 appears. Excerpt to see how he pronounced O. Oh, yeah. Mons, a wild Camo 5 appears. The Gobu. Ao ear in or apparently. Or puh. I you know, it's fine. I'll figure it out. Okay, John's doing better. John's doing better than Imperiex. That's fascinating. Wait, are these Boo's drones? Oh, railgun ship. A pretty good railgun ship. Railgun ship? Boo is missing 4 ships. Railgun ship? Mines. Whose drones are these? Or are they John's? I think they're John's. Oh yeah, there must be John's then, sorry. Ha! Funny thing. So, yeah, the Gobu. Funny thing. You never know when Tion will be pronounced Tion at the end of a word instead of Sion. Interesting. Ooh, what is that? Oh, that was that ship. Boo. Oh, it's alright. You know what, Burango? You did a really good hit against Imperiex, and that's impressive. Not many people do good hits against Imperiex. So, you know, I'm impressed. And I'm pretty sure you should have won that, but I mean, I wasn't looking at the very end. Sorry, I'm just... Sorry. Pretty sure you should have won that at the very end, but you didn't, and I didn't see why, so I'm very sad for you. But, you know, as it is, as it is. Ah, thank you, Mons. Yes. Imperiex snagged the win because torpedoes did what torpedoes do. Yeah, I had a feeling Imperiex just sniped him with torpedoes. Always effective. But, you know, I was impressed Burango was doing so much damage. Not sure, it would be a shame saying, happened to it! Thank you, Mons. Where is that reference even from? It's been so long I can't remember. Cannot remember. Well, how old is it? 10 years? That reference? Yowl. Torpedoes are very good. Torpedoes are very good. Thing is, mines would be even better, but you can't get the AI to consistently fire them. If the AI just fired mines non-stop, they would be horrifying and supremely effective. But as it stands, because torpedoes have range, and similarly because of missiles and drones, they have range, they're always firing, pretty much. It means you very quickly saturate the battlefield. And due to the amounts of... And due to, number one, the whole bounciness border... Sorry. Due to the whole bounciness border and the gravity well, missiles get trapped in and begin to saturate the area. Which is very effective. Wow, well done, Barango. There you go. You got it. Nice. Very nice. Oh, wait. Hold on. He had less points than John. Is this damage received or damage inflicted? Wow, my head has been messed up this entire tournament. It's damage. Wow. Could someone remind me what my options were at the start of this tournament? Because I think I might have just been insane. I might have... Maybe I did the wrong... Maybe I clicked the wrong one, or maybe I'm insane. I'm really not sure. Someone please remind me. Okay, Mons. Oh, Owl. Torpedoes are really good. Excerpt. Finally, I can see the stream. Hey, Excerpt. Welcome back. Mons. That quote is the kind of thing 1920s mobster would say. Nice story. Would be a shame if something happened to it. Or they reach out to their hand for protection money. Oh, I see. Fair enough. I had time to make 2 sandwiches and almost eat them. Some damage inflicted, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I see. Okay. Okay, good. Alright. Okay. If Boo wins this and still has ships left, and if John loses this and doesn't have ships, you know, we'll figure it out right now if this ends anytime soon. Well, it's going really slowly because of all the projectiles, but I hope my physics updates aren't on 120. Because that could be annoying. Oh well. Alright, good. This is going quite well. Alright, so John is on a bit of a death spiral in the middle with a massive cloud of damage. Burango is over there, again, blast pulsing his way to victory. As far as it would seem, Boo is leading in points. But if my interpretation is incorrect, then... So, okay. So, if it is on damage inflicted, then Boo should win at the end. Otherwise, it's the other way around. Anyway, we'll figure it out when this actually ends. Ooh, John. Oh, John. John has had a few of these close calls throughout this tournament. He's smashed his ships on the neutron star more than once. Excerpt, it's alright. You can catch the VOD. It's alright. Catch the VOD. And who started the whole VOD thing? Because VOD is like what? Like what? Video, obviously, but... Oh, video on demand. VOD. Okay, fair enough. Well, I had a small micro brain death and I forgot what VOD stands for. That's amazing. Boo, you got it twice! John is out! John himself, John the man himself is out. John is out. I don't believe this. John is out. John is out. John is out. John is out! He got beaten by Boo! Madness! Yes, okay, well, John, shame, you know? But you know what, John? You gave a good try. Gave a good try, John. Got further than other people. Alright, so... And the chips shall fly by debris. Or debris. Poor old debris. Well, I like debris. Much like a Mazach. Good old amazing. But he hasn't been here for a long time. Alright, so we've got debris. Oh, pardon me. Fighting owl. And, ow. This thing just bit me. The hell? Oh, of all the days. Okay, well, I don't know what that was. Anyway. Ooh, debris is causing Owl a lot of pain. The Crystalline and the Sentinels reliving their age-old conflict. And the Crystalline reminding the Sentinels why they only stay in the center. Come on. Owl. Come on, Owl. Gotta take a fighting chance, Owl. I mean, you've taken out one ship. Can you take out another? I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure how many ships you've already taken out. Shame exturp. Well, MNNO. In French, the A always make only one sound. N, M, N, M, A, and E. Also A, it's like, my comment for that, my response, is that is madness. I don't understand. What is the sound for A, and not A? Worry. Confused screaming. Okay, Owl's doing pretty well because he's only really fighting one ship at a time, so he's managing to survive, and also he isn't fighting the capital ship, but, never mind. Debris just took it. Well done, debris. Well done, debris. Well done, debris. Oh, debris. Debris. The hubris of debris. Debris, please make that a fleet name of yours one day. The hubris of debris. I don't know, it could be funny. Or maybe not, maybe something more creative, I don't know. Okay, Owl, please don't fight the capital with your primary capital. You can see the amount of damage hitting you. I always like to talk to the ships as if it's actually the people, because it's fun. Even though it isn't. Just how it goes. These poor little ships. You know, Owl, you built some good ships, and they're beautiful as always. It's strikingly nice aesthetic. But, unfortunately, it seems your little ones are struggling to pierce crystalline crystal. Which, Mons. Are crystalline missiles just crystiles? They are crystiles. I agree with you. Gobu. E, ear, and A equals E or ear in French. That is so funny. In French. Really? Madness. Oh, pardon me. Well, in Afrikaans, F is V, and V is W, and W is just W. I think W is there. W, yeah. F is V, V is W, and W is like is something else. Or W is just W. It's really funny. But F is only ever V if it's not at the end of a word, which is entertaining. Turns out crystalline is somehow winning. What do you mean somehow? It's crystalline. Crystalline are incredibly tough. Okay, Owl, it's you versus unnamed spaceships by skill that does not take skill. Owl Feathers, Silver Frost in Conclave, Expeditionary Squadron XVII. I keep hurting myself. What am I hurting myself on? What is cutting me? Or spiking me? What is down here? Damn. Okay, I'm going to turn a light on, I swear. If I turn a light on and there's just a spider on my leg, I'm going to be very annoyed. Well, there's no spider on my leg. I'm not cutting. What is happening? What is happening? I don't understand. Okay. You know what, Owl? I'm gonna agree with your sentiment of utter and complete confusion. You know what? You know what's annoying? There's ants in my chocolate mousse. Ants, get out of here. Get out, ants. Poor ants. Get out, ant. Come on, go, ants. So let's recap. I'm getting bitten by random things. Oh, sorry, camera isn't even on auto. I'm very sorry, Owl. Very sorry. I'm getting bitten by something, and my chocolate mousse has ants in it. That's woefully unproductive. Sorry, X is called Y or something. Turns out Crystalline is somehow winning. I mean, Owl looks like he should be winning, but regardless of such, that's madness. I skill. Oh, skill! Oh, skill! Oh, skill. One moment you were there, the next moment you were gone. That was funny. Oh, skill. Ouch, buddy. Well, that's just how it goes. The return of unnamed spaceships. The might of the unnamed. We'll call them the unnamed Armada. Shall we just have a tournament where everyone just sends in an unnamed spaceship? And then we put them in, and the whole premise of the tournament is you don't know whose ships are whose. So that there is no... So the point isn't to win or lose, it's to make the most noticeable unnamed spaceship. And you're not allowed to have any colors. That'd be really weird. It's basically it's just it's a looks tournament where the whole point is to be the funniest unnamed spaceship. Oh, very nice. I don't understand how the scoring system works. Owl, yeah. Mons, yeah, do 1 damage, get 1 point. Best in damage. So, Owl, it's point damage. But, I've got ants on me. Oh, that explains it. Yes. Why are there so many ants out? Must be the heat. They're being driven inside to look for water. Which is, unfortunately, hasn't rained in a very long time. Which is tragic. Hopefully we'll be blessed by rain at some point, but not tonight. Do 1 damage, yeah, based on damage. Damage done by the star doesn't count, yeah. Single oblit shot should be doing a minimum of 1125 damage. Am confused. Fair enough, Owl. Okay, I don't know. I'm not actually... The problem is I haven't been watching your obliterators close enough to see what's been happening. It's very difficult to see what's happening in this utter madness, as you would quite imagine. Let's see if your obliterator even manages to fire. I mean, it's fully charged. It's ready. It's trying to hit something. And watch your points. See if you can get a hit off. Doesn't look like it's going to happen. Oh, you shot something. It wasn't anything that mattered. Ooh, the missile waves everywhere. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. You got a bit of a shot off, but I think it only barely connected. Pardon me. W is extra or Gobu. W is its own thing, but the letter is double V in French, not double U. Double V. Double V. You're telling me it's double V? W is double V. That's madness. Okay, come on, Owl. Owl, by the way, I think I've already said that your capital ship looks gorgeous. I just like it. It looks really nice. Wait, hold on. Are those 4 obliterators? Yeah. Problem is, Owl, that you're not always connecting with more. What the hell just happened there? Wow, one win. Madness. And X is then Mons, yeah, and then X is called Y or something. Y is called Y. Here is Y. You serious? Madness. X, beta. X is called EX or EX. Or, oh, okay. X or X in English. Yeah, so X is X. X. Okay, interesting. If I get my French on, X makes sense. This is not my French accent. My fake French accent. Ooh, okay. You know what, Al? Your ship does really good at picking off little ships, I will say. It does really good. That's, you know, obliterated laser power. Just goes gone. Tell from building style. Yeah, light. H is Ush. Hush. Hush. Ush. Y is called Igreque, or what one said. No, it's Hache, like the tool, like axe in English. Hache? Is this the H? Okay. H is Hutch. Hutch. Okay, I mean, it makes sense, doesn't it? Sorry, everybody, we're learning French today. Ow. This is my throat is very sore and yeah. Shame, Al, I think you're out of this one. Wow. Aye, Al, shame. You're out. Well, you know what, Al? You gave it a good run for your money. You gave it a good run for your money, and for a very quick submission, you got very far, and you did well. Yeah, Al, surprised I won any rounds at all, to be honest. Whoa, Mug, what just happened there? Marg just lose a bunch of his little ships. I think he did. Ooh, Imperiex is he's suffering. Oh, Imperi. Torpedo hits. Nice, very nice, very nice. Okay, this is an interesting fight. This is a very competent forward assault skirmish craft versus a very competent total annihilation torpedo vessel. So, seeing who's going to win is going to be interesting because Marg has a lot of HP. He's a lot of HP and a lot of damage. Now, of course, naturally, Imperiex is a hell of a lot more damage and also a lot of HP. So in a sense, they're relatively equivalent, but they're functioning in two very different ways. Oh, look at that side blast torpedo. Margakis is definitely losing. He isn't able to get enough damage on Imperiex faster than Imperiex can get a ton of torpedoes onto him. Oh, unless he does that, unless he does a nice little sidestep. But the problem is he needs to maintain connection for long enough to dig away at that armor, and also he has to avoid that massive torpedo assault, which can just reflect off the side boundary and utterly annihilate him. So he needs to be very careful. But the thing is, he can speed away and heal himself up and then go back in for more damage, which so far is what he's doing. He's beating Imperiex by 40k points, which means he's damaged him, and obviously Imperiex has healed up in that amount of time. Mog! Cripe. Alright, Mog, you just gotta stay alive. He'll win if he just times the time out, but with all that torpedo stuff, I mean, I find it unlikely. Oh, look at that! That is so cool. Torpedoes go from the line, hit the edge, rebound, and then just make this terrifying death spiral out from the middle as they go around the star. Beautiful. Whew, nice Mog. That was close. That was a very close one. By all means, Imperiex should probably have won that. Because he did your capital in the end to get annihilated. The problem with Imperia is that his ship isn't able to keep very good direction while it's being gravitased around the place. Margak luckily has the benefit of having turreted guns, so it doesn't really affect him. But you see, torpedoes out, but a little bit too dispersed to be very effective. But that doesn't mean it's not ineffective. It's doing a very good job. Well, Owl, the thing is that things that die to the neutron star don't count towards anyone's points. And I think that's a flaw. This version of the tournament, unfortunately, not very, competitively viable, or competitively meant. So, we can't be all too serious about it today. Sadly, we have to be quite humorable about it. I would have liked to have taken it very seriously, but because the deaths to neutron star don't count like that, you see Mark just lost his capital and everything. Since those deaths don't count towards the point pool, the only way to properly win is actually just to destroy the entire enemy fleet. Especially in a case like this where Marg has just gotten more points. It's obviously a bit broken, but there's nothing we can do about it, and in the end, this is for fun. So what can we do? It's not like any of us are still playing these tournaments for bragging rights. We're definitely playing this for the fun of it. Look at Imperiex just spiraling around the middle with his super torpedo fleet. Wait, Marg. Marg should die and lose, but he isn't. Marg lost all of his stuff and Imperiex is gonna win this. So annoying, but so funny. Wait. Total torpedo volley. Now that is fantastic. That is, I love that. That was so funny. My word. Okay, well that was interesting. All right, we get one final round from these two. So insane. Okay, let me read the let me read chat. Oh yes, continuing our French lesson. But this fight is so cool. I can't read chat. Oh, that ship went right through the torpedo volley. This fight is so interesting. Oh, and the rebound torpedo actually got one of Marg's ships. Torpedo rebound, man. Or was that actually the little ship? I think actually might have been the little ship's volley. Seems like it. Little ship rebound volley. Central pass structure. Living around. Primary missile volley out. What's it going to do? Gets hit by the neutron star. Nullified. Okay. Torps out intermittently. Unfortunately ineffective. Marg is there shooting Extirp's secondary, his alpha ship. Getting some good hits on it. If he can chop it in half, that's very iffy. I mean, look, he'll probably just kill it right there. Got it. Nice. Okay. In the meantime, Imperiex just took out a load of Marg's ships. Fortunately, the only way Imperiex can win this is if he does what he did last time and utterly kill the entire. Oh, that was a good hit. That was a good hit, Imperiex. Do it one more time. Do it one more time, buddy. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, rebound. Oh, Mark. Mark is still leading by 60,000 points. Because Imperiex keeps regenerating. I don't know, it's interesting. Remember, this is just damage inflicted. It's not out of total damage dealt or anything, so it doesn't really cap. It doesn't cap out like it should normally. I don't know, I wanted to test out this damage type. Whoa, Imperiex just... Oh, no, wait, no, Imperiex is going to lose. Ah, tough. Tough luck, Imperi. Tough luck. Should have got that one. Because your capital's still standing, Mark is dead. But that's just how it is. Oh, well, he's going to get a second chance anyway, so he might get a second try. Okay, let me actually... Okay, it's Imperiex versus Burango. Okay, alright. This is going to be very interesting. Boo... Wait, hold on, Boo. What is this little ship? Oh, that's cute. I think that ship's actually been doing some decent shots. What gun is that? Oh, those antimatters. I actually couldn't tell. It's just antimatters on a little ship. That's madness. Sheesh. Yeah. Okay. Torpedoes away. Whose main ship is fighting with a lot of stuff. Again, like last time, Boo is going up really rapidly in points. But it's those torpedo volleys that are going to kill him. Look at Boo, he's at 23. Purex is barely gaining ground. In the end, Boo has a lot of armor. But that took this next torpedo volley. Yeah, you can see it got some good damage. I'm not sure how Boo is it. How's he at 32,000? How's he doing this? Where's it from? I'm so lost. 34,000. Just keep going. It just keeps going. What's he doing? Is it the burst pulse? Are the burst pulses doing it? Is he hitting the little ships, not killing them, but damaging them enough to gain some significant points? Is that what's happening? Is he getting all the points from the little ships? There's definitely a unique combination of Imperix's fleet and Burango's fleet that is causing Boo to get such a massive amount of points. That's very odd. Very cool. Oh, look at that torpedo rebound. Okay, let me actually just read chat. I'm sorry. O is this... Okay. H... Oh, yeah. H, ox... Yeah, okay. Double in this case is pronounced double. What? Double? H is equal to hash. Ash. Hash. Ash. Okay, interesting. Double in this case is pronounced double. Well called Ash. Oh, okay. No, O always makes O... Okay, they go... No O always makes O, which is the same as in... True in English. Okay. Hello, Alex. Oh, or am I the only one for which the stream is lagging? No, Alex. Everyone's lagging, including me, because my packet rate is only at like 2,000 out of the recommended. My system is attempting to stream at 2,500 kilobits per second, but it can't. So we're at a problem. It's only really managing 1,800 on average. Every now and then it kicks up to 2,500, but not significantly enough. Whoa! Boo, you took a heavy hit there, buddy. Mines and everything. All right. Leave Boo to his demise. Poor old Boo. I mean, he's gonna win this on point. Why is it on half speed? Okay, I mean, he's gonna win this on points. Whoa, what the? I'm sorry. The hell was that? He's gonna win this. There you go. Sea Beasts, Brang. Very nice. Oh yes, Russell won any rounds, to be honest. Wow, this I haven't read for a while. Sorry. All right, Boo, make me proud. He just took a bit of a talk round. Yeah, liking the word do. Alex notes it's a throughput issue. Yep. Like in do. Yeah, the stream is just like this, sadly. Luckily the gold audio lives. It's lagging a lot for me too, but I think it's largely my internet as well. It's pretty much stuttery every 8 seconds for me. It's not lagging like me when I lost internet. He will win on points. Bailey and points for nuking Mog's capital. Weird. Press F. Any. Gravity well. Oh, I thought it was from a torp volley. Oh, yes, no, okay. Gee, I have not read the chat for a while. I'm very sorry. Nope. Alex, I do imagine ships designed just around Gravity Well tournament after giving a meta as a grow would be able to avoid the star with enough work. You'd certainly hope so. The Gobu, lol. Alex, it is certainly fast paced. Mons, I think damage inflicted might also have that old issue where a ship that loses its core doesn't award all its points. Ah, I see. Interesting. Okay. H is mostly mutant French. Sad face. Poor H. Poor H. Hello, none for devs. Hello, my fleet the latest. Yeah. Shame none. Shame none. Your fleet went out after a couple of rounds, but you know, it got further than someone. It did well. You know, it was a farmer fleet. You knew what you were expecting. Shame, Tim. Oh, yeah. Ooh, that was a torpedo connection. Right, Boo, just survive. And you can defeat the reigning champion. Come on, Imperi. Come on, Imperiex. Oh, Imperiex, you're not going to get it. Well, look, in the end, this isn't a serious tournament. It's for fun, so it doesn't really matter all too much. Because of the nature of gravity and because of damage things and weird stuff, this is obviously not a serious tournament because some stuff is weird. So don't worry about it. We're not taking things all too seriously today. After this tournament, we can actually advance. Yeah, we'll do some restructuring and figure things out. Make some changes. I'll see what we can do about the whole thing. Yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Alternatively, we just don't give a damn and just have fun. But obviously then there's less motivation to build a good fleet because it's like, oh well, just sending it in probably to get nuked unfairly by the neutron star. But look, don't think about it that way, and just think of it as I'm sending in fleets to go battle fleets and look cool and probably die to a star, and that's great. That's all we could ever want from our lovely reassembly. Oh. The correct approach is as valuable as the correct tools. Alright. Okay, skill. Oh no, wait, skill. No, wait. Was skill here? Wasn't skill here? No, it was no, sorry. There's none for devs. Oh, none for devs. Shame. Your farmer fleet did look really cool, though, I will say. It looked really nice. It looked really nice. There's a very nice color to it. Nice form, good structure. It was very pleasant. Aesthetically pleasing. Okay, Boo is going to die to Skill does, because Skill has Total Metallic Fury. And Boo has... Well, I mean, he's Burst Pulse, which is good, but generally Burst Pulse is only really good out of gravity, because this is what Burst Pulse does. This is what gravity does to Burst Pulse. He just kind of pulls it everywhere. Very interesting. Woo! Okay, Skill, you're kind of, you know, skirting the edge of oblivion there. Just saying. Bruce lost one of his other ships. Okay, Skill's taking this one, sadly. The Gobu. When a French gets hurt, he says, "Aye, aye, aye." Oh well, that's how it goes. Oh, pardon me. Come on, Boo, get out of there. Get out of there, Boo. Boo! Boo, get out of there! the might of unnamed spaceships are just, it's too great. Too mighty. Yeah. Yeah, Skill's gonna take this one. Alright, I'm gonna get myself some water and probably put my plates away. Well, my chocolate mousse away. That was actually really nice. Alright, I'll be back in a moment. Okay. 1-2 skill does. I should probably plug in my headset so it can charge and not die. Let's do that, shall we? Okay, I'm getting pretty hot, so I'm gonna sit back and put on my fan. So if you don't hear from me for a while, that's why. Okay, skill takes it, unfortunately. It's alright, Boo, you had a good run. Alright. Mug versus Debris. This is going to be very interesting. I should say Mug versus Debris. Or Marg versus Debris, if we were to put it in the proper pronunciation. Hello, None for Devs. I said I'm being mute for a bit so I can bask in the cool of my fan. Ooh, wow. Being zoomed out too far is actually giving me a bit of a stutter on the color. I think you'll see it as well. It's actually quite annoying. I'm not sure why that's happening. I think it might just be the fact that I'm streaming or some other weird combination. Difficult to know. Difficult to know. Whoa! Okay, that is Debris' primary ship gone. And his secondary ship's gone. And one of Mug's ship. And. This is madness. Oh, big, yeah. Oh, oh, oh. This is a. Oh my word, yeah. Okay, this is a ballet of obliteration in the center. Super cool. Boom, boom. Yeah, MVP, Gravity Well. Well said, Gobu. Well said, Exter. Like I said at the beginning of the tournament, much like gambling, the field always wins. And the chips shall fly, because gambling is really annoying, and eventually someone flips the table and the chips go flying. Good comedic timing, Debris. Mog. He's going right through the center of Debris' army. Ooh, good shot. Well, I mean, actually, it was a completeness. But, you know, there was heart. There was intention behind it. It was a good attempt. That's alright, Dev. That's alright. I don't know if it would help, Xtip. I don't know if it would help. I don't know if the AI would use it appropriately. Oh, as in, literally just have the AI decouple segments of your ship and make a massive asteroid field out of your own pieces. Probably a really good effective strategy, actually. The free for all fight will happen. I've still got like 2 hours until 12 o'clock, and that's my cutoff. It's my personal cutoff time for this stuff. I have to go to sleep because I have to maintain good sleep, otherwise everything starts to go off the interkilted Armageddon. A good sleeping pattern for my personal life. If we don't do the free for all, we won't do the full free for all. I'm just warning you now. We won't do the full free for all. We'll do like the first minute of it, and you know how long that minute's gonna be. It's gonna be like an hour. So if this finishes in about 30 minutes, which I'm assuming it will, then we can do it. But the fact that 1 second is taking 1,000, 2,000, 3, about, 3 seconds, I'm being generous, maybe 4. That means that 2-minute round will take about 3 to 4 minutes. So maybe we'll maybe done in like 10, 15 minutes, depending on things. I mean, how long? 1,000, 2,000, 1,000, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. Yeah, this is like, okay. So for every 1 second, there's 3 seconds. So you multiply it by 3. Sorry, 6 minutes. What am I saying? So 2 minutes is 6 minutes. That was very weird. I was minusing 1 to it before I was calculating. That's very bizarre. So anyway, 6 minutes, which means that 12 minutes, because the missile fleets are still going to be here. So it's got like 12 minutes, 18. So I think there's still 2 more fights to go after this. Right? Yeah. But I mean, Debris is about to win, and Marg is out. So that's good, because we're then 1 closer. So It's not good for Marg, but we're then only 12 minutes away from victory. So the next 2 rounds, which should take 4 minutes, are going to take 12. And this is why tournaments take so much longer than they're supposed to. We should just have like a single capital ship fight. Problem is, it's just going to be a torpedo victory. But I mean, it's normally torpedo anyway. But like a single capital ship fight in Gravity Well. You know. Maybe we just ban missiles. Not ban them, but like a temporary ban just to see how much it speeds it up. And then we can have, because then we can experiment with like the after tournament. Because otherwise there's just no time for it. Okay, there's 2 more fights left. Oh wait, we've already seen this. Oh wait, well, we're going to see the next one if Marg wins. But if Skill wins, then I don't know if we've seen that one. Ooh, Skill, wasting all those missiles on the neutron star. Skill over there trying the very tactical decision to activate a supernova. Excerpt just to send Hull into their faces, so they go into the well. Yeah, I understood. None for devs. Cool. Gobu, got 2 Star Wars ads in my mails in 1 minute. Why are you getting Star Wars ads? Why are you getting Star Wars ads to your mail? Who are you subscribed to? Yes, Gobu, mines. Mines, Excerpt, mines. Ooh. Beautiful music to a red and blue battlefield. It's actually quite gorgeous with the white glow and the white glow to the ships and just kind of the red and blue. It's actually really quite mesmerizing, isn't that nice? Not mesmerizing, just like it's pleasant. It's like nice to look at. Just need some green and then everything would be good. I don't know. Can't you just block whoever's sending it to you? You can just block the emailing system if it's all coming from the same place. Which it should be. Question mark. I mean, who's it being sent by? Okay, well I can't check Discord right now. Just talk me through it. Give me an explanation of what the email looks like. It's funny that we've gotten to the point in the tournament where it's like it's really important, it's critical and pinnacle because it's like the second lost battle of the entire tournament. But at the same time, we're going to talk about some random stuff. Not random stuff, but we're going to talk about some other things. It's quite funny. I mean, we do that the whole time. But it's funny. It's funny. It's funny and nice. It's funny, nice, quite homely. No, probably not. I don't think I've enabled closed captions. Huh. Okay, so in the same minute in Xderp's world means in the same hour. Okay, I understand. Or in an hour. Ask my brother, he's playing a Star Wars game. Oh, well, that explains it. There's SWOTOR. Oh, SWOTOR. Okay, that's fine. SWOTOR emails. That's okay. SWOTOR. It's SWOTOR. Come on, it's SWOTOR. I need to go back and play KOTOR. Whoa, Marg just lost a lot of little ships. Who's winning? Marg. Oh, Marg. Nicely done, Marg. I say nicely done. I mean, he just has a good ship. It's tough. It's blimming tough. It's very fast. It's got a lot of damage. It's omnidirectionally tough as well, which I don't know how he managed it, but he's... I mean, look at all that thrust. I mean, he can't turn... I mean, he can't move backwards, but I mean... Can he? Wait, hold on. I mean, look at all that forward thrust. That is an insane amount of forward thrust. Ooh. Ooh, some of those thrusters are clipping over the blocks, Marg, but okay, I'll let you go for it this time. Not strictly legal, are we? Some of those thrusters are inside blocks. Okay. Well, we're not gonna say another thing. Whoa. Okay. Skill. Oh no, skill. Skill, please. Oh, no. Goodbye. I think that was a tie. I'm gonna call that a tie. I'm gonna say that was a tie. Anyone else with me? Oh, that's so funny. That is. Oh, that was so funny. The one capital gets neutron, and the other capital gets neutron. That is so funny. Okay. Let me. F11. Okay, it's on this screen. Alright, Mons, I finally looked at your Discord messages. That's actually really amusing. I'm gonna look at them more later. But, alright. Okay, I need to look at that later. I'm gonna look at that later. That is insanity. I haven't even like opened the links. I'm just looking at it and kind of reading the images, and I'm like, this madness. Just looks really funny. So I'm assuming it's even worse than I think it is. Well, I'm thinking it's worse than it is. Anyway. One kind class ship remaining. Aye. Once again, Marg is Marg is very closely involved with the neutron star's habits. Skill does his alpha is doing roly polies. I will fight you. It's quite funny. Look at that madness. Hello? 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 Am I back? Gotta wait for stream delay. Thank you. Good. Micro problem. So, I stopped the tournament so that I could, number one, check some settings. Number two, just check some settings. And number three, we're going to do it with this damage and then the other damage mode. And we're going to see how it goes. We're going to see the difference. Ooh, look at that crystalline damage on Mog. Debris versus Mog. What a combination. Nice Debris. Nice. Very nice. I think he won by time. Wait, yeah, we've got like 1 second. It's going so quickly. Literally taking 2 minutes. We could do 3 rounds. Madness. Oh no, light bulb's up now. Is it coronavirus? No, none for Devs, it is not. My conversation with my brother was posted off topic. Okay, except I'll look at that and many other things just now. Ba 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 boom 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 boom. My goodness. Debris wins it. Well done, Debris. Well done, Debris. Debris wins. Poor old Morg, sadly, out for the count. Well done, Debris. Well done. Harvey 3 wins ultimately. And the Kinemetal Harvey Ultra 8 X and the point filler. Congratulations to everyone in Capital Tournament number 5. Beck, Buraga, Debris, Imperiex, John Seaton, Lightning, Margakas, None for Devs, Owen, Alpha, Skill Does, Super Busy, Ushanka, and Xterp. Thank you everybody for participating. This has been excellently fun. And of course, well done to Debris for making a crystalline fleet that worked in a gravity well and destroyed everyone. Okay, we're going to throw everyone in for one last round, and it's going to be the free-for-all. And you know what? I'm going to put Super Busy's big ship into this one as well, not his smaller version. I could go find his smaller version, but I don't have to go looking through my desktop right now. Okay. Nice. Gold Owen. Good old Owl. Amphitheater class battleship. A bi-class destroyer. Gwyn class interceptor. Very cool. Unnamed spaceship. Angel of Death retrofit. Graph paper retrofit. Pencil. Protractor. Set square. Strike Force Gamer Girl. A Dazzler epic backflip. Nova Petal, Thundervine, Razor Bloom, Spark Blossom. Exterp with upgraded Triobite, Sword, Minefield, Spider, Deathfield. Of course, Liberté, or whatever that is. Masque, and Mug's newsstand, L'Espionne du Carnage. Carnage, or whatever it is. Calais Casino High Gravity Defense Group. Casino Class Jump Ship. Denshi Heavy Mine Layer Corvette, Severe Class Microgun Ship, Venice Class Interceptor, Tzini Class Light Bomber, and the Worthless Interceptor. Death Fleet with Carrier, Light Scout, and 2020. Big Shot with Solo Torp 3 2019, Distractor 2, and Torp Shot. Debris with Kinemetal Harvey, we've already read all this stuff, Point Filler Harvey 3. Burango with Skylar, Cone Snail, and Animalo Calice. And then, of course, Azure Manifold with Extinguisher Grade Capital Ship, Wraith Grade Cruiser, Ephemeral Grade Cruiser, Pestilence Grade Cruiser. Alright, let's go for it, people. Husk, are you here? You ready for this? You ready for utter blimming madness? Are you ready for utter insanity? Because that's all it's going to be. Survivor. Alright, people. Let's go. Woo, okay. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Hold on. This is a perfect screenshot. I'm sorry. This is the Capital Tournament, gentlemen. This is the Capital Tournament. This is the
The music even stopped. The game's just like, no, 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 no. Oh, wow. Let me tell you survived. It's Mog out here. Morgakis. What is happening with his bullets? People? Oh right, we're at 164th. I forget about that. Let's speed it up, shall we? One times. This is normal speed. That wasn't even normal speed. This is normal speed. There we go. Sorry. So, Owen, super busy. Mog, Debris, and Beck are still alive. And someone else, probably. I think that's it. I think it's actually it. Oh, and unnamed. Well, skill does not take skill. And John? John's still alive. Madness. And now we get the true reassembly. The true free for all. And you know what's great? It's actually going at normal speed because all the missile launchers died. Everyone died. Supernova, not yet. Oh. Ever get that feeling that a whole bunch of ships are about to have a difficult time? It's like a bunch of moths. They'll go into the light, but it's so pretty when you're so like way that you survive. So lightweight. I think they didn't start with rotation. In the end of round, we will see Mega on blocking well. Oh, it's so funny. And yes, this is how big Super Busy's original ship was. You can see just how much I chopped it down into little bits. Owen, you're still alive. You know, Owen, back in his perfect little orbital trajectory zone. Good point defense, solid structural form, you know, he's not spinning around the place. He's not like this giant thing. The star Thanos snap most of the lag. Yeah, pretty much. In fact, this has been so quick, we'll do it again. Wait, it's round 1 of 3. Oh, right. This might go on a while. Well, you can have the most powerful ship here, but the most powerful entity in Reassembly is the star. Alright, people, let's do this one more time. Now I know. You might be asking me, how did I get here? And the answer is, well, it all started with a invitation. Capital Tournament number 5, they call it. But you know what I call it? I call it fun! No, John. Boo, no. No, Super Busy. Oh.
None for devs. Lightning, no! Oh. Super busy, no. Graph paper, no. Extra, no. Look at that. Skill does not take skill is still alive. Boo's still alive. Debris is still alive. That's part of the angel of death. The angle of angel. Angel way. Reassembly's blender. Super satisfying. It is, isn't it? It's amazing. It's so satisfying. I could just watch it. I could just watch it eat ships all day. Tell you what, Arthur should put a gravity well in the center of the reassembly start screen and just feed it ships all day long. Like if you own the DLC, you just get a gravity well on the main screen. It'd be so funny. It's just always feeding it ships. Okay, 25 seconds left. Who's won this so far? Who even got a point? Oh, it's survivors, so no one gets a point. All you know about Undying Seed in Wellbug? Okay. None for devs. I actually don't. I haven't heard about it. And the chips shall fall by debris. Runs around. Wow, so debris is one. I don't know who has the other points. Alright, people, you ready? One more time. Let's go. Now, you might have thought I was a simple star. Living off the land, having a peaceful time. But you know, life changed one day. It changed when a bunch of ships just, you know, showed up. And that, as they say, is that. Quite a story, eh? Quite a story. And it never really ends. But you know, I'm happy about that. Hey guys, first one in the hole gets a, you know, a cake. Oh, a cake! Oh, let's go! We're all blue now. Ooh. Gentlemen, we go to new horizons. Horizons no man has ever been to. And I say, alright, gentlemen. One more time, for old time's sake. First one in the first one in the neutron star gets a drink on me. The way the way the way Super's ship just goes like, ah, grumph. Top part gets, its back bit gets just obliterated. Oh, funny. Oh, boo. Oh, super. Oh, it's so funny. I love it so much. It's so good. Oh, so good. Oh, Beck, you're in a death spiral there. Once more into the breach. Oof. Once more to the breach, Mons. Oof, Husk. Oof. Ooh, Becky. Oh, Beck. Oh, Beck in time. Beculon. Duberus. Bonecus. Buricus. Barchecus. Rebecus. Beckbon. Oh, Imperix. You know, anyone else gonna pop by to say hello? No? Imperix is having far too much fun. Whose ship is this? What? Whose ship is this? Oh, that's Super Busy's protractors. Excerpt. Once my capital didn't die from the well. None for Dave's lapse. You sadist. Are you? Oh, you know, it's sadistic laugh. Oh, absolutely. It's the pure joy of watching a bunch of starships utterly get destroyed. It's fun. One more time. Until a winner is found. Oh, it's just so satisfying. Oh, it's just gorgeous to watch all this stuff just go in and be like, ooh, just go like crushed down. And it's like so cool. Not crushed down, but like, you know, a massive ball of stuff suddenly slowly becomes a very small amount of stuff. It's very, I don't know, nice. Super Busy's already win twice. The problem is he actually has to win 3 times. For some reason. Owl, no! No, Owl! Oh, Owl. Margus, wow, I'm actually surprised the amount of people... Wow, the amount of people alive this time is a lot. How did that work out? Ooh. Alive again. How many rounds? It's round 7 of 3. There's no clear winner. I wish I could just see everyone's wins, but that's not possible. Oh, that's tragic. This is tragic. It's so funny. All right. Yeah, how many rounds, Mons? Okay, so lightning. How many rounds, Mons? Until someone wins twice, which may be a while, or maybe wins 3 times. Not sure. The Gobu. If I have luck with me, or Luke. None for Dave's. Alive again? Not long. Again, not long. Tank Husk. It is thinning quick though. Yeah, it is. It thins quite quick. Oh, those booze mines. Oh, nice. This music is surprisingly uplifting, isn't it? Whoa, Marg called our only hope of ending this. Well done, Marg. You've postponed the ending of Capital Tournament number 5. Yeah. Boom, 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 boom. Whoa, that was a simultaneous space and V. You only get that good after you've hosted as many tournaments as I've hosted, ladies and gentlemen. At least I think that's how that works. Ooh, Boo, getting counterflanked by a Marg. Come on, Boo, turn. Turn, Boo, turn! Boo, turn! Turn, Boo! Ah, oh, he's surviving, but, like, just barely. No, he goes. There he goes. Gone. Okay, Owen, get him. Get him, Owen. Come on. No, Owen doesn't want to. Owen's happy. Owen! Owen wins? What? Is it just because I was... Okay, you know what? I'm very confused. Let's see what the camera thinks is important as all... Actually, this is quite cinematic. Oh. Camera, where are you going? Thank you. There's still more ships coming! Look at all the firepower in this little ball of madness. Camera, where are you going? It's like, I'll tell you what's important. Oh, no, it's fine. Camera does a good job. You know, for what its purposes, which is keep most everything in frame, does a good job. And it's very entertaining as well. I think the camera in the Gravity Well tournament, if there's a Gravity Well, the camera should prioritize keeping, not prioritize, but you know, should try to keep the Gravity Well in frame as well. However it goes about doing that. I think all it does is just tries to lerp itself between two objects, two target objects. I think that's how it works. Okay, this is the last round, and then I am ending it. It's round 8 of 3. And it should not have gone on this long, but it has. Let's follow the camera. Should be interesting. Eaten by this diabolical ball again, and you died. I'm pretty happy about FFA, though, we'll say. Yeah, FFA Ask is actually really cool. It's actually really cool. It's so fun. Oh, it's really nice. And the gravity well does something very nice. It keeps everything when moving, which which is really cool. All right, I'm gonna let the camera go until someone wins, or until I get really tired, which might be a while. It's round 9. Actually, you know what? One more round. I keep saying one more round. That's just how fascinating this is to watch. The camera's like, I was focusing on that guy. He's okay. The ship's disabled. Focus on this ship. It's disabled. That ship. My word. Yeah, camera. Put it there. It'd be fun to have a fighter FFA. Yeah, like a really small arena, one ship fighter FFA, or like a squadron FFA. 3 500 PowerPoint ships. You send it in, and it's a free for all with those 3 ships. Be good. Could be nice. Or like 2 fighters and 1, like escorted cruiser. Because I like the capital ship method where you have where you demand a certain sort of ship, because it means everyone's kind of working within the same constraint, and you have to just be better at that thing. But it does also mean that you get a style of combat, which is usually very interesting. Because I think having a capital ship and then a couple of subsidiary alpha ships or a bunch of kind classes are much more interesting than just having a bunch of kind classes or just a bunch of alphas. You know, it gives a bit of diversity to it, makes it interesting, and it means that you have a big ship that you have to commit to, and you have to make it good, and you have to build a fleet that supports it, which I think is very fun, very interesting. Now, of course, in a gravity well, you can't necessarily support it that great, but you know, I mean, a lot of these fleets have benefited from their smaller ships. They always do. Smaller ships are always a massive use, and I mean distraction, whatever, fine. But distraction's always a problem. It's always a problem. You're never going to be able to solve it unless Arthur manages to figure out some AI shimbuplery. So, well, unless someone makes an AI mod that is just beta. But of course I understand there are unfortunately limitations because the AI only looks at so much stuff. Basically you only have so much stuff to work with. But I haven't even tried to write an AI mod myself, and I might actually give it a go, but I know C#, that's like it. I mean, and some JavaScript, I guess, but like, and I guess I'm marginally familiar with some database stuff. Not marginally familiar, decently familiar with some database stuff, I guess, but not like proper programming, I guess. But yeah. Wow, Azure Manifold has 2 wins. There's a bunch of guys with only 2 wins. Okay, look. What can I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. We've got to stop there. I'm sorry. Anyway, well then, Debris, you win with a crystalline fleet, which had the minimum requirement of 400 forward acceleration, and you won in a gravitic setting. Madness. Although it does help, because in the end, gravity makes it much harder for you to sustain damage on a target. So in the end, missiles and mines and all that stuff aren't the most reliable way, or immediate rapid damage like a Gorse. So it's interesting. Well done, Debris. Well done. But thank you everyone for joining in, and thank you everyone in the chat for being here with me. Mons, Sumplecrum, Husk, Exterp, you know, to name a few. None for Devs, you know, Lightning, everyone else. Who else was? A couple of people were here, but I'm straining to remember. I mean, Super Busy was here, of course. Like, we've got Exterp, yeah, Lightning, None for Devs, Mons, Owl was here. Samplecrum was here at some point. And some other people, I'm sure. I'm sure some other people popped in. I just didn't notice. Anyway, thank you everybody. Ooh, my word. And yeah, I will upload this entire file. I'll upload this entire file to my thingamajig, to my Google Drive, and I'll make the link accessible on the description of this video or in any of the tournament channels that I currently browse, so that you can go do your own little free for all if you want to, because I think that could be really, really fun. So until next time, everybody. Until the next tournament, whenever or wherever that is, whatever it's about, whatever it's on. Thank you for joining. Thank you for making some very good ships. It's some very good fun, and nuking some very good enemies. So, well, until next time, everybody. Oh. Cheerio.